Yeah, I have no idea. There's way too much shit going on here.
Right?
Crazy amounts of stuff.
What did you do to yourself?
Just trying something new on.
Yeah?
Just trying to find myself. Trying
Yeah,
to find something new.
that's the direction you went. You happy with it?
Yeah, I'd have to say. I think I look good.
Oh, happy people respond like that.
I think I look like I have cake. I don't know what that is, but
You do look like you have copious amounts of cake.
I got tons of cake apparently.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, it's slowly getting together. It's slowly coming together.
Yeah.
Slowly getting there.
It was a good week. We had no shootings. Do you hear about a shooting?
No.
No shootings.
Not a single
America's turning around.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, that's what it's about. It's about momentum. It's not where you've been, it's where you're going to.
That's right. Patriotism on the wings of a strong bird. And no school shootings. I think that works really well together.
Yeah, no regular it's all pretty good. Minus ICE. They're shooting people, but
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you really going to do, you know?
they're losing. All right, let's do a perspective check
all
right
right,
now.
here we
You just signed up for ICE, or you've been working at Verizon, but you signed up for the National Guard a while back, and they've called you to action. The two guys that are calling to work. Government is shut down.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been dragged from your life. You're doing this thing away from your Verizon job, which is not very secure anymore.
Is it
and
a
now
real-
you're not getting any paychecks.
When they say, like, Verizon store, it's not really a Verizon store. It's just a store that slaps Verizon logos on it. Did you know
It's a
that?
satellite store.
Isn't that
There's
crazy?
a difference between a store and a satellite store.
Is that just, like, they sell shit? That's it?
Yeah, I'm sure
all they
there's
do?
some kind of tax. There's something that makes it beneficial to people.
It's a scam, dude.
What?
The cell phone stores,
What do you
absolutely
mean? You
scam.
think they're scams?
Oh, definitely. Like, you go in there, you're like, I was at the Verizon store, and why can't they do a corporate level interaction with me? It's because they don't work for Verizon. They're actually called something different. None of their shirts say Verizon on it.
Those guys are fucking snakes. We just dealt with them recently.
Yeah.
With Emily. But, yeah, I don't deal with them. I order my phones from China like a good American. Mm-hmm. All right, $120, got a phone, had it for a couple years. It's fine.
That's the most American thing I've ever heard. Not the fact that you bought a substantial, durable product. The fact that you cut out the middleman and just went to the supplier.
Give it to me for the Moto Stylo 6, if you haven't heard of it.
Does it come with a stylus?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, I got a stylus right
And
here.
you still have it? All working together, one piece?
Hell yeah, filled with all kinds of weed ash and stuff, but it's here.
How often are you popping that thing out and
Literally
Scrolling.
never. I just get my greasy fingers and I rub all over it because you know why? Because this was $120.
and you just
and
take
I
it,
could just,
put it right up against your face?
it doesn't matter because if it breaks, I just get a new one. It's
yeah.
incredible.
Dude, that's so capitalist. That's crazy.
Comes in like a day. Comes
so
with
good.
TikTok installed on it. No Facebook. No American
Ooh.
companies.
TikTok's getting bought out by Israel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
All right, liberals, time to put up or shut up.
All
You
right.
guys have an addiction. This is akin to like a meth addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to hold up with your meth or are you going to step away from it? Do you think they can?
I don't know. No, I think they're just going to take it.
You think that
They're
they're just
gonna
going to get red pilled?
They're going to just take it on their them chin and just let pop whoever owns TikTok. Apparently, that's like the biggest thing.
TikTok's, the level of views on TikTok compared to every other platform put together, it's not close.
That should be a
TikTok's
shock in
crazy.
and of itself, you know? But it's the same thing. It's like the MySpace to Facebook era. That's what we're living in right now. Where everyone had like MySpace.
YouTube's still king.
Because that's the
YouTube's
only
still
thing that's
king.
doing it. You know?
And it's got long form, and long form is just, that's where the money maker is. You don't make shit on shorts, you make money on long form.
And what's that other thing that it uses? There's like a super Republican YouTube that's out there.
Oh,
I was like, oh, what's this thing? I looked into it and I was just like, oh,
is that Rumble?
yes, yeah.
Rumble. They're public if you're bullish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, maybe we should sprinkle a little bit of copper on that, you know?
I won't, but you can.
No, right?
Yeah.
No, we.
No.
We're the copper. We're gonna sprinkle it.
We're going to start making large investments as a business now. We're expanding.
I just meant like posting this shit on Rumble too.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, we're expanding.
Probably not good.
We're expanding.
probably not good, right?
Yeah, we're looking to buy an oil mine if anybody's got one for cheap. It'd be good for the portfolio.
Yeah. But I figured since we mentioned Nick Fuentes, I figured we can get on top of that Nick Flame Test fire that he's rolling out.
I hear he's gay.
You think he's gay?
I've heard several people bring up how, oh no, that guy's like confirmed gay. Like people know him from college.
Really?
Yeah, it all makes sense to me.
That does make sense.
Like,
you know?
yeah, no,
I heard,
he looks gay.
I heard Charlie Kirk was gay. He was coding. He was coding as a straight man and stuff like that, and they just like stuck him with that.
You use this word coding, and I love it.
Coding.
What is it?
Coding, right? Apparently, that's the new. Well, I guess you know how people do stuff for a while, and then they're like, "We need a name for that. We need some type of zippy thing, you know, like gaslight."
Yeah.
Gaslight was a thing.
Yeah,
for a
make it
long
an
time.
identity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you're gaslighting me. Just say it like in the middle of conversation, just to like, you know, get to the point. You know, opposed to calling someone like a filthy fucking liar and you're just lying to me to make me think something different. That's a lot of words to say. Mm-hmm. But gaslighting's probably like 3 syllables,
It's abuse.
maybe 4 syllables, and it's just quick. You
It's
know?
not a good word.
It's efficient.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, because it took like till the 50th time before I understood. Someone had to explain to me how gaslighting could mean what it means, because I heard gaslight and I just assumed, oh, orange light on my car. I'm like, okay, so when someone's gaslighting someone, they're at the end of their argument, like
No,
they have
no.
no energy left.
No.
That's what I assumed it was, and I liked that better.
That is better. But the gaslighting, if someone has an internet access, they would tell you like, oh, actually it's based off of this movie called, I forget the name of it. But anyways, gaslighting, they start with that. And I think people need something where they can look into it a little bit and find out like what's it's really called. There are 4 lights.
That's true.
4 lights?
It's Star Trek, and like kind of a play off 1984, where he was like, there are 5 of these things, but he's trying to get him to say that there's only 4.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a sign that you broke the person's mind finally.
There's a groupthink exercise that does something similar to that. They'll show you like,
Figure out who's a lemming.
well, they'll take a bunch of people, but there's one actual person. The rest are actors, and they'll ask everyone in the group, okay, which one of these lines is longer? And they'll just give like 5 lines, and they'll say, oh, this one is the longest, but it's actually not. But everyone in the group will say, oh yeah, that one's the longest one, and they want to see if that guy will actually speak out amongst a group of people. And a lot of people just cower and go with the flow. There were 4 lights, and he was trying to convince that there were 5. So yeah, that's exactly
Picard
it.
held up though.
Yeah. Gaslighting is like that. It was based on an old movie where the guy was trying to make his wife crazy. So back in the day when they had like gas lanterns and stuff, wherever this movie was like aired, he would turn them down, and the lady would be like, "Why is it so dark? It's so dark in here." And he's like, "You're crazy. It's not dark. That no one's touched it. It's the same brightness as always been." So she's like, "Oh my god," you know, she's.
Dude, speaking of gaslighting,
making
you should
people
watch
crazy.
that Bunker show I was just talking about.
What
That's
the-
based around.
What the fuck do you got on your head, buddy?
He's trying something new, a new identity.
I didn't wear a hat today, so I decided to let my hair out. This is what's under that hat every time. Mm-hmm. What the suits me?
Yeah, it's a very Princess Leia.
You're my only hope. Princess who? Imagine I should have just went along with going, who the fuck is Princess Leia? And then just started saying quotes from that, and then just
Everybody knows the princess.
everybody knows the princess. There's no underwear in space. Now tell me that's not gaslighting. So, anyways, coding, right, is the new word, right?
Okay.
Coding is pretty much someone who will act, or pretty much someone who will talk a certain way in order to convey unity. You know.
Even though they're not actually
Exactly.
about it.
Yeah, so it's like picture a
What-
politician who goes to like a Latin America-esque.
We had a
area.
word for this that was cooler.
What?
Poser.
Yeah.
You're a fucking poser.
Yeah, but now it's called coding. Poser is the perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
fire.
exactly it. So no, there's a lot of celebrities. There's a lot of politicians that will start coding. So let's see. The only thing I can really one of the most recent ones I've seen is AOC. She will have a very Hispanic accent when she's talking to a group of more Hispanic people, or she's talking about like
Now, are we going
Hispanic
to
events in her life.
Hold on, though.
All right.
I've mentioned this before. I am very much a victim of having to talk cooler around black people. It's an effect that I don't know why it comes over me, but it happens every time. And I'm assuming that she might be going through a similar thing. So as I can empathize.
You can empathize.
I can
with that.
empathize with what's happening because I get cooler around black people. I just do.
You think you're getting cool.
No, I do.
You definitely
no,
do.
I'm smooth.
You just take out your chain or whatever.
No.
What do you do?
No, they get me.
How do you you know?
I don't
How
know,
would you talk?
I don't know. I can't do it with you, Vanilla.
You just do it. You just
You just slow down your talking a little bit more. You act a little bit less interested in everything.
that is perfect coding. Yeah.
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 All right. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, man. A lot of this. Yeah. Yeah.
It
man,
doesn't matter if you get dabbed up by a black guy at the end of it. Hell yeah.
Dude,
You
I
did it.
I grab him by the fingers. I give him that weak ass handshake. That if you dead fish handshake a black person, is that racism? I feel like it is racism.
I think you're at least supposed to attempt the dab,
Oh.
even if you're not good at it.
Social chameleon.
I just move through them like
You
that.
know what? Black people went through slavery, and that was bad. Let me be the first to say that.
Yeah, you're the
hot-
first one to bring that up.
Hot take. Let them have the cool handshake, and when they give you it, and you fuck it up, and they're like, yeah.
It's a rite of passage, though.
I think that's not reparations, but it's a good step. You know, it's like rounding up. You ever go to a restaurant? Hey, would you like to round up the 35 cents to a whole dollar to support whatever? And you're like, yeah, you know what? No, let's make it an even amount.
You do that?
That's what I feel like. No.
I've never done that ever.
No?
No.
Do you get offended when that happens?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, because I know that they're using it for tax breaks at the end of the day, and
They've
just
already- yeah.
I don't like giving to any fucking form of charity. Just give it to your local homeless guy.
They-
He's on crack, but he also is thirsty, so do with that what you want.
Yeah, you gotta.
I usually give him money. If he's missing a leg, I'm giving him a $5.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But
A leg?
that's a
A
lot.
leg,
That's
like
lot.
a whole leg.
It's not really worth.
Well, it's not a
$5.
whole leg, but all right, above the knee, I'm giving a $5.
What if he's missing two? Easy,
Oh my
quick
God!
math, dude.
I'm bringing out a 20 for two
Two
legs.
legs?
2 legs. He probably has sepsis. Like they probably had to cut him off because of that, and they didn't deal with it well.
Yeah, what's going on in the homeless world right now? I don't see a lot of two less-legged homeless people. I haven't seen a lot.
Well, the homeless are usually pretty resilient people. Like they're strong. Like they're
they-
really durable, man.
I'm just nervous. Like, did they die, or are we getting better at treating this?
See, we got a no. See,
Or am I saying the same thing?
No,
twice?
you have
Am I
a-
being redundant.
we have a weird set in our head because we grew up with tons of Vietnam veterans.
Yeah.
So like there was a surplus of the.
They're still
no-
alive.
No, I know they are, but they're starting to die off,
Oh.
and because of that, we don't have as many two-legged missing people. We have a single leg missing because diabetes it's just rampant.
Rampant, yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you even like that's stolen valor right there, without a doubt.
Stolen valor.
Yeah.
What?
Do you know what that is?
Oh, it's so the funniest thing in the world to me.
It's awesome.
I love it, and I'm more embarrassed for the army guy usually, who's
Really?
calling them out.
Why? No, I love it when the army guy comes up and he's like, what patch is that? That's this patch. Like he knows all about his like little club, his little army club. And he's ripping that person apart, and you just see like a fat kid and like with glasses, and he's like with like a hamburger in his hand. He's like, I was an E4.
Oh, what year was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
really? What's the first rule about
It's just to me
you're like,
what it looks
Jesus.
like is a guy going up and going, I did this thing that guarantee that I was cool forever, and you're going in here and trying to take the thing that makes me cool? Fuck you. You can't take away my coolness.
There are actually homeless veterans out there trying to get sympathy, all right? And you're taking away that sympathy. I don't like what's going on. You look too fed. That's not what we're going for. We need a leg gone. We need some beard, Mm-hmm. Need a Vietnam hat. Poser. That's right. But coding, yeah. So coding is essentially posing, but talking like in the vicinity of it in order
Okay.
to gain respect or to
Now, why is that rampant? Is that a problem?
it's making its rounds. I feel like
You were mentioning this thing called code switching. What's that?
oh,
Before the pod.
code switching? I think that's what it is.
So you're just
Code
going.
switching. Because you're like a white guy talking and stuff, and then when you get in front of whatever, you're like, yeah, man, like let me just tell you.
Oh, that's just a matter of survival, bud.
what it is.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, if you're in the lions and you start talking like a lion, acting like a lion, Those lines are probably going to be less.
Yeah, you be careful where you park. Sometimes you park somewhere that was not where you expected to park, and the venue's way farther than you thought it was. And the scariest dude you've ever seen in your life, race isn't important, but he was very big. And he comes up and he asks if he wants a cigarette from these 15-year-olds. And you know what? Yeah, I got some, but he doesn't like mine. But he likes my
Yeah,
buddy's
man.
kind, so his buddy. Oh, yeah, no, but I would like your buddy's
Yeah,
cigarettes.
man. I got you, man. You don't worry about that, no.
That was
Shit, man. You ain't got to worry about that shit.
yeah, that was one
man.
of the most bitch I've ever felt in my life.
Really?
Pull out the cigarettes and he was like, "Oh man, I don't like those ones." And my buddy was like, "I have these kind."
No way. No fucking way. You're like, if you want, I can go out and get you
He
some.
gave him two.
That's crazy.
We were so helpless.
If you want, I can go to the store and pick up some.
It was bad times.
Dude, how was your day today?
Today,
Yeah.
it was really good. I had
really good?
I had a great workout. My I'm 4 weeks off of the test, so I'm finally starting to feel non-super physiological, but I still feel good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you, the ecstasy I found, I'm definitely getting older.
You found some too?
I wish. But no, I'm getting older. I'm finding that like old white person ecstasy right now. I had a power washer, and I was just power washing. Oh, that, on a warm day, that is a good feeling. How fucking shitty is that?
No, that's bad, man. You gotta that's a sign of deep depression. That's not good.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, keep forgetting to bring this up to you. I have a fucking problem with you.
Me?
Yeah. All right. I have a problem with you and what you do with your money sometimes.
What am I doing with it?
All right. There's 3 cars out there. There are 3 cars out there that you register.
There's
Correct? You're
Yeah,
registering
yeah.
annually 3 cars. How often are you driving these cars? Are you insuring these cars?
Yeah.
You're paying. Oh, this is my worst nightmare.
They're cheap to insure.
Are they
They're like $200.
a piece?
Yeah. No, one of them definitely isn't, but the other 2 definitely are. What's wrong with that?
Why do you own 3 depreciating assets that you are annually paying on?
I own 2 of them outright.
And they're worth less than they were last
I
year.
don't care. They roll. That's all I care about.
Sell them. Sell one.
No. Who am I going to sell them to?
What do you mean who you're going to sell them to? The market's dying out there. Offer somebody a good deal.
No. Absolutely not. One of them has 300,000 miles on it. It doesn't owe me anything. It's got an oxygen sensor issue with it, and other than that, everything else is fine.
Okay, I'm fine with
I
that
like
car.
that one. That one's
It's
fine.
the orange one I have a problem with.
The red one?
Yeah, why do you have that?
Because I like sport car.
But it's getting so cheap every year.
They keep asking me to buy it back, and I'm like, no.
What year is it?
It's a 2024.
It was
23?
bought that recent.
Yeah. Yeah. I only owe like 10 grand on it. I only owe 10 grand on it.
By the time you're done paying the 10 grand, it's going to depreciate by 10 grand.
I don't care. Yeah, and I'll still be driving. It's only got 10,000 miles on it.
Oh my God, you're really going to drive that thing?
Yeah, I'm driving it, dude. I'm driving till the fucking wheels fall off, dude. Hell yeah.
Well,
Why?
what's the other car? The other car is the
Oh, the big truck?
yeah.
Yeah, that's so I can load shit in the back of it and drive it around and kick the shit out of it. It's from 1986. It's a diesel.
Stop registering it.
Why?
Stop paying insurance on it.
No, because if they pull me over, they get all pissy. They get really pissy if you don't fucking follow the stupid rules. I figured that one out. If you don't inspect it. Meanwhile, you drive down the road, you're like, yeah, that car is like rusting out from the bottom. And like I see that with a up-to-date inspection sticker. Fuck that. And, well, mind you, I only have to keep it inspected until January. Because I think they're getting rid of it. They're
Yes.
getting rid of the inspections for it. Which is pretty sick.
Freedom.
Yeah. Ruby Polo, do you have vehicle inspections out over there?
Yeah,
We
they
have to
probably.
pay taxes on all kinds of stupid shit. I'm over that.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Why?
it's too much. Do you know what that
If-
money could be doing? That money could be working.
Doing what?
Buying even the fucking S&P 500.
Just $200?
$200 a month
It's probably not $200 a month. Well, how much is
off
it?
all of the cars.
All of them?
The points on your license if you go around without inspections.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have the same thing here. At what point do they let you not renew your license? Like, how many points do you need? Because I once had an agonizing amount of points, but none of them counted, and it didn't affect me at all. I think I had 48 points.
I don't know. I think that's just for
From
like
parking.
insurance. That's just insurance, I think.
Is it?
So they can just.
It
bitch
didn't
at
affect my insurance either, because it was all parking.
I got a ticket. My insurance went up on the fast car, the orange one, and I wasn't happy about it. I like it though. I like it. It's nice. You know, sometimes you just want like a smooth riding car. You know, that's like fast. And you can just whip it, drive it to wherever you want to go. You know, like up on the highway and just go north for like 2 hours.
No, you drive slow and shitty in a shitty car that you pay very little for, and it shakes.
And all cigarette butts everywhere.
Absolutely.
No way, dude.
That's a good car.
I don't know. It's sentiment for me. I like those cars. I bought them. They're paid off, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Sell them.
No.
Sell them. That's
No,
crazy.
they're worth more in scrap than they are with being sold. There's nothing wrong with them.
That's not good.
One of them I can't even drive in the winter. And how many months of winter do we have?
In here,
Like 7 out of 12.
not anymore. I think it's down to 4 now.
Hell yeah. All right, so that's a good investment right there.
No.
Yeah.
Does it have anything special about it?
It's fast.
Can you get somebody else to commit a crime in it and then like agree to have them resell it back to you for $1 so then you can own the legacy of the crime? Maybe that's a business we should start. We can do crimes in people's vehicles and resell it back to them.
You know what? In the gun industry, if you get a World War II era gun or any kind of war era gun and it has bodies on it, that's worth a lot more. I remember seeing this old Russian pistol from like some red and white war or whatever it was called, and there was actually like, see the staining and the rust on that? That's actually from blood.
He just bled on it himself.
So that guy just fucking blood on it and rusted out. The license to the points. That's ridiculous.
Did you know that the gun that killed Charlie Kirk was 40 years older than the gun that killed JFK?
No way.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's crazy.
That's a hilarious statistic.
And still that accurate? I'm believing the whole Mossad explosion thing. The more I'm seeing about that, the fact that they like redid construction there, just seems odd, right? And they were like, "There's a trap door underneath." And like they
came out like 30 seconds later and was like, "We didn't do it."
You know, he didn't have a coroner. You know, there was no like medical assessment of the body and anything like that. It missed all the stops on that. I heard there was no.
Well, I heard that he had superhuman skin.
Superhuman
something
bones.
about that, or
He had
that's what it was.
Superman
Yeah, he
bones.
drank a lot of milk.
He was like, protect the people around me by breathing it in as hard as he could. He had super lungs. He had Superman-style lungs, and when the shock hit him, he sucked in the bullet as fast as he could. Have you ever seen a 30-06 hit like a ballistics, like jelly thing, or even a deer?
Never in my life.
No?
No.
It's pretty gruesome. It's pretty thick, pretty big. Anyways, back to code switching. And another coding thing that we have is the area code
Oh,
conspiracy.
this is a conspiracy. See, I know somebody who used to be a stripper, and strippers, they have this system because they get calls for shows if you're a stripper that goes out and does party shows, not the club strippers. But people want parties, and there would always be a specific area code that would come through. I think she said it was a 347 or something like that.
Where's 347?
And that might not be it, but
Atlanta?
every time that number would come in, they would intentionally not answer the phone because that was always black people and they don't pay, was just the words that I was given.
They just don't pay?
They just don't pay. Compared to the whites or even the Asians. Now, the Asians pay good, but they're handsy, is the problem.
New York City and surrounding area, including Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island,
Oh, it was.
and the Bronx.
There we go.
So, well.
347, they're all in that. So she's worried about the conspiracy nobody's talking about, which is how did they organize that? Because these shows were being done in New Hampshire, Maine, like Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Now, Connecticut can make sense, but
Well, if
apparently
it's
this held consistent the whole fucking time.
If it's the same phone number, then wouldn't it be like a party center or something like that? Like maybe they're like, oh yeah, we can get you a stripper for your place, and then they pay.
No,
up
they were different numbers, just the area code remained the same.
and they would go to all these different.
Yeah, and then they would answer different numbers, and it would never, ever, 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 ever be a black person.
It would never be a black.
Ever be a black person.
It wouldn't be.
If it was not that area code.
Oh.
There may be a black person at the party because people are normal.
Yeah, they want
but,
to go to a party.
But if you're the host, you cannot make the call. It's a little bit of PSA to you guys out there, my brothers.
It's code switching.
You got to have your white friend call.
So, but they wouldn't pay. Like, wouldn't they have to get paid up front first?
Well, you pay to get them like in the door, but then you got to tip the girls while you're there. And the girls, they assume that like, oh, we pay $300 to get them in the door, so that's what pays for the strippers. No, that literally gets them into the door and nothing else.
And then they don't even
And
tip them or anything like that?
They assumed the $300 was going to cover that. You know the stereotypes about.
We just gave that girl $300, like, and she's not going to shake it? That's crazy.
No, you gave the owner $300, and like 10% of that going to the driver. But otherwise, these girls have made no money.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so now the girls make the money from the tips.
Yeah, that is fucked up. They should definitely fucking get
Pay.
Pay them. I'm surprised that it's not in like the.
But you know the
contingencies,
stereotypes about these types of people. They're not
New Yorkers? Yeah.
typically, they don't tip. They're not good tippers.
If you said bad tippers from New York, black is not the first thing I would think of. Is that bad?
Bad tippers from New York. Who would you go with?
Probably the Jews.
I would go Indian.
Indian, yeah.
Just they're the most. They're the worst to deal
Chinese.
with.
Chinese, probably.
Is it bad that I would take the Pakistanis over the Indians? I just
Oh,
have better
yeah.
experiences.
Yeah. Like Habibi is such a cool word.
It's amazing.
I love being called
and it
that.
means my love.
Yeah. Habibi. You remember Malad, the guy we used to work with from he's from Egypt.
Yes.
He spoke Aramaic.
Yeah.
We called each other Habibi all the time.
That's awesome.
Habibi, my friend, I love you, Habibi.
You see him like running up the way.
Jesus.
What are we doing today,
Habibi.
Habibi?
If you can get a guy to call you, it's like a black lunch lady calling you sugar.
That's what I call fucking Nazir when he was around. Habibi. No, Habibi. Habibi,
I
listen.
hope he's doing all right. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Oh, he's doing fine. Yeah, I wonder if you figured out whether or not he loves his girlfriend yet.
Oh, you can't figure that out?
Well, the thing is, like, he loves his girlfriend, but he also wants to have sex with all these other women. And it's so frustrating for him.
Yeah, those Afghans have a high sex drive.
It's very potent.
All that hair on them too. I
Polly.
say maybe Paul. You can do Polly, or maybe his girlfriend should start code switching. Maybe his girlfriend should start code switching, so it feels like a different girl. You know?
Oh,
Like
like,
a little
like
bit of-
wigs? Like what you're doing right here?
Yeah, maybe a wig or something, or maybe some makeup, or like it's just a
Okay.
whole different outfit. It's hard to be sexy and not racist at the same time. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
no. See, the problem with Paulie with him is he's Afghan, so like if another guy were to touch his girl, like he would bring on pain.
Yeah, that seems like a really like old world kind of thing.
Yeah,
But I
so-
can't really blame him all too much.
I think
'cause-
he's just. This is like the Galapagos turtle, and he's like longing to go back home, and like it needs to happen because if he was home, none of this would be an issue.
Yeah, right. I feel like they would just throw it around.
Yeah,
and
it's
anything
fine
that would
there.
Stick, anything that's sticky out there. Also, I can't really blame them because I feel like a lot of women's media that were out there that like maybe not more recent, but like later, older women, like they always had like cheating was like the apex of like romanticism for whatever reason.
What?
Like let's see, The Notebook, right? Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, Notebook. Girl falls in love with like a scrappy dude, and what is his name? Not Ryan.
Oh,
What's his name? Not Jake Gyllenhaal. No.
the beautiful one. Fucking
Ryan
whatever his name.
Gosling?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
So Ryan Gosling, and he's like a scrapper or whatever, but she already has like a really well-off like suitor, I guess, a boyfriend that she's getting married to and stuff. So she goes out and she does that whole like high society life and goes, no, this isn't it. This guy fucks me better. And then goes back to Ryan Gosling and he's fixing up a house and he's just like, I will wait here for you. I will do all this stuff for you.
Because he doesn't have an option because he's poor.
Yeah. So,
That's-
but he fixed the whole house in the South. I don't know.
Are you impressed with that?
I am.
Do you want to fuck him now?
I'd probably give it up to him. But like to throw away the high society life and then go back to that and be like, I love you. And then he stayed with her the whole time, reading her the notebook of the memories, and then they die together in the same bed. Same thing with the Titanic, right? The girl, what is her name? The one who threw the Hope Diamond over the edge, right? Same thing, you know. She was married, she was engaged or whatever, and then she's hanging around this like scrappy Leonardo DiCaprio kid.
It's a classic love story.
they
It gives
fuck in
hope
a
to the
car.
poors. Who's watching these movies?
They fuck in a car, then she goes back to her high society life, and then she never tells anybody about it.
Yeah.
Nuts.
No,
Crazy.
dude, you gotta understand who these movies are made for. Most of the people are always poor, and then the poor people watch it and they go, "Oh, maybe one time I can win the favor of the rich people." But then you also have to make movies like the movies we made in the late '90s, like Fatal Attraction, where you find out that the rich people sometimes play games with you and they'll trap you in certain situations.
Yeah, it's like a weird kind of like, oh, rich person, please let me work hard for you. Oh, let me be your little work thing. Those stories aren't about cheating. They're about relationship and parents wanted versus love of your life. Right. But Daddy, I love him. Yeah, Pocahontas. Yeah. No, Father. I like Pocahontas the best because she was willing to get bludgeoned to death over John Smith.
Yeah, that was
Cheating
real.
Cheating is highly involved with that. She
And in
doesn't-
real life, she died
But
trying
at
to
the-
get back over there.
At all those movies, she gets to a point after she's cheated, and she's like, I don't know what I want anymore. And then the ship goes down, and then it kind of just pushes her into a decision that she didn't really make, and then she just coped until...
No, but the poor wins. Well, Leo didn't win.
Leo
but
didn't win.
the
Goslin,
poor
I guess,
usually
won.
wins, yeah.
Forrest Gump won. But Jenny... See, same thing with that. I'll be here waiting for you, Jenny. You give me the AIDS, baby.
See,
Thank
and that is the play when you're dealing with the super rich. The simp play, nobody wants to be the simp. Nobody wants to be that guy. When you're dealing with the ultra rich, there's no loss. Like, just play the simp guy because the movies say it works sometimes.
Please, Lord, make me birds that can fly away, far, far away. What was that one? It was not Midsummer. That other one, that Saltburn. You ever see Saltburn?
I don't think so.
Oh, the bathtub scene is disgusting and awesome at the same time. Ugh. You gotta watch that. Now that one's about a little weird, obsessive, ugly, rat-faced guy that like is bisexual, maybe not. But he eventually hangs out with these like ultra wealthy people, and he slowly parasites himself into the family.
That's my dream.
You want that?
That's my dream.
Did you see Parasite with the Chinese family?
I feel like I have seen that.
Oh, you gotta see it. It's all Chinese.
I feel like that rings a bell.
Yeah, the Chinese family, they live in like the slums and stuff like that, and one of them gets into like being a maid, and then the maid offers like a handyman for the rich people, and the rich people just eventually say like are hiring all these other these people, but they're actually one family unit. They don't know that. And
shit.
then I think they just kill them or something like that, and then there's a maid that like thinks like, oh, like they're trying to get in on my shit, like I know what they're fucking up to. So while the rich people are out like vacationing and stuff like that, the poor Chinese family live in the house.
They're squatting.
They live in the house, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just here fixing up the things and doing the whatever when the rich family comes home, you know.
Oh.
So they're like, because think about it, like you're going off to work, right? And imagine you had a maid that would just come to your place and just like lay about all day, clean up a little bit, and then leave when you got home. And maybe some weekends you don't come home because you have a big long Chinese business trip, you know.
Okay.
It's Japanese, but whatever. There's that coding again.
He's fucking that maid, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's weird.
But it's a good one. So it's Parasite. Parasite's a great movie. If you get a chance to watch that one. I think the Netflix it's like a Chinese family on the lawn, and they all have like their blacked out eyes and stuff like that. Yum. Anyways, coding. Hey, we got a quick video to better show you exactly what coding is.
Oh, okay. We got visual stimulus.
We have visuals. We need some visuals for it, as you can see right
All
here.
right, give me this.
All right, let's check it out. Can I see it? There we go. Check it out. I think this is
You make me want to be a better man.
Behind the movie, he's known for his unconventional style and, of course, for pushing the envelope when it comes to filmmaking. 106 in Park, please welcome writer, director, and Academy Award winner Quentin Tarantino.
So Quentin Tarantino goes on the show with a lot of black people, and he just is really good with communicating with that
That
type.
film has to be like one of the most quoted movies in Hollywood with just the lines and everything. So you got to give us. This is my question for you, Q. What is the most famous line? Your favorite line from Pulp Fiction?
I think probably the most famous line is, "I'm gonna get medieval on your ass."
Oh yeah.
Big Rames says it.
this
Pleasing
person's
your
skipping
fans
through.
or pleasing the critics for you?
Oh, interesting question, actually. Well, I want to please my fans, and I want to please the critics that are my fans. The critics ain't my fans. I don't give a damn.
True. Right.
There's a lot of them out
I
there.
think the other thing when you're working with Quentin, you know that what he's really doing is fulfilling his vision. You know, he's a visionary director. For us
Very
to
odd.
have the opportunity to work with
Southern draw to it, right?
Now, I'm not that computer savvy. So if he had sent me something that I plug into my computer, I don't know if I would have ever heard it. All right, hey, download this. I don't know how to do that. All right, so he put it on a cassette tape.
Computer.
Then Jamie, my man,
Cassette
all right,
tape?
goes to the BET.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
Comes
see
back
anything
with
wrong
Rick
here.
Ross.
I see
Rick
a man
Ross
who's
and the
surviving
whole
right now.
posse.
He's barely
We
making it out
all
of here
got
alive. If it
contact
wasn't for the
high on
adapt.
the set that day.
he's
The whole
right.
Yeah. Well, what happened was that bad men, 100 black grays so I can lay
very
their ass
talented.
in. I need
Jamie
100
Foxx.
black preachers with a black sermon.
Go over to Carrie with my little tape recorder, play it. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's in the movie. And Anthony Hamilton brought in a joint that was just fantastic.
Change up
and I
real quick.
took it home and I played it and go, this is the bomb. Before, my movies are always filled with songs, but it's always stuff that I chose from either my own collection or something like that. I never had like a music supervisor hook me up with stuff. It's always stuff I chose. And probably the reason I never did that is I didn't want to actually go up to an artist and ask them to write
that's
something and then they
hilarious.
do Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Charlie Brown special. What was that one with Fred Astaire as the mailman?
That
Starts with
outfit is
wrong.
ridiculous.
Santa
What's
Claus
wrong?
is going to town.
I don't understand what's wrong. Why can't he be multiple people?
He can. He can be multiple.
Are people mad at him for that?
I don't think so.
I feel like you should
I
leave
mean,
him alone.
he's said the N-word in his movies.
He should be allowed.
It's the character he's playing.
Yeah.
It's of time. It makes it more authentic.
He's friends with anybody who's friends with Samuel L. Jackson should be able to say it. That sounded right when I said it,
I don't
though.
know.
I know it's weird to say that, but you hear it come in and you're like, "Oh, that makes a little bit of sense."
Like a lot of people were like, "Hey, hey, Sammy J, hey, we're like friends, right? Right?" He's like, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. Ma, and then you're like, "Oof."
No,
Yeah, like that should be the.
No, you call him. That's not how it works. You go up and you call him Sam, and he's like, no, call me.
I probably don't call
Yeah.
him Sammy J.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't do that.
think
He's
so.
not like a jazz singer. That's like a jazz
Sammy
singer
J.
kind of name.
Sammy J. Hey.
I think that everybody is guilty of what I just watched. Not to that
know.
extreme. That was crazy, but he's alive.
It's a bit much. I'll say that. It is a hard watch. I don't know. I don't think you should really be code switching that much,
No?
It's posing, dude. That's what it is.
I don't know. I think that.
quantified it as posing.
Do you talk to your mother the same way that you talk to your coworkers?
Yes.
You talk slightly different. It's just you're probably like me, where it actually is pretty close. Most people are not. Most people do hold a certain or a client. Let's say a client at work. You talk to a
yes.
client at work.
Yeah,
Why
much,
are you code switching?
Yeah. Much more professional. I'm white collar code switching.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
We're
all right.
all code switching all the time. There's
Hi,
just
thank
different
you for calling.
motivations.
Yeah, right.
Hi, thank you for calling so-and-so. May I direct your call to the thing and thing?
Yeah, I don't sound like that.
Yeah, you
Don't
do,
sound-
dude.
oh,
What the
shit.
fuck?
I do?
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh, fuck. Maybe I'm not code switching then. I think every girlfriend out there code switches when they impersonate their boyfriend with whatever's going on to them, You ever get into an argument with your girlfriend and you're like, yeah, I don't remember making that plan. And she goes, yeah. You said, oh, yeah, I won't be there at 6 o'clock. It sounds exactly like me every time.
But are you sure it's not gaslighting?
That's just mocking.
Yeah. And potentially gaslighting if you didn't say 6.
How about this? I wouldn't even know. It's better just to assume that I was wrong. But that's just mocking. Oh, I thought she was code switching.
So, all right.
Dude, you're poser. That doesn't even sound like an idiot boyfriend. Knock that off, you know?
What?
Fucking poser. Next time that happens, I'm going to say poser. I think that'd be fun. But you never had that before? Your girlfriend just goes like, oh, yeah.
I probably have. I don't remember any
makes
like
it sound like-
specifically. That's definitely not a play Emily does very often.
You're like, oh, where's that thing? And you're like, she's like, yeah, you told me to put it here. Remember?
No, I don't. I think I speak too elegantly, and like it flows like beautifully. So like if you were to do an impersonation of me, it would actually end up just sounding better than what you sound like. So it's not good to try and imitate me.
Yeah, because it's just like.
I think is that what's happening, babe?
Is that?
Yeah,
wait,
that's what's happening.
Wouldn't you want to be imitated?
What?
Like, wouldn't you want like someone to be like imitating you because you're such on a pedestal? Like, would you want that?
I suppose, yeah.
Right?
At some point, I'm sure it is the sincerest form of flattery.
Sure, buddy.
See, that's full
That's
confirmation,
confirmation
right
right
there. Oh yeah, I speak good.
Yeah. Why say many words when few do trick?
Mm-hmm.
Sure do, buddy. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh hell,
Hell yeah, I'm great.
She responds like everybody's dad, just a thumbs up to it. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, you know, like, what do they say? Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
They actually cut that line off early.
Oh, what
the
is it?
line is longer than that.
I'm code switching on eloquence. Oh my god, go quick.
It's
What is it?
imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness.
Now I see.
Now
why.
it becomes way more negative when you say that, because at first you're like, oh, I'm just imitating you because it's flattery, but then you continue it on. It's the most sincere form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. So you're really insulting yourself.
Ouch, dude. I can see why they left that part out. That's just mean.
Right? It
That's
hurts.
just mean.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine like telling someone like, oh, thanks, you're trying to be me. That's pretty cool, but you're shit.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're a few of those EDM guys that can make songs better, but
Just press play and walk away at that point.
yeah.
People who do it live, why? Just sit in your little dark room, scratch it out, do the thing, you know,
And then play it.
and then just play it live.
Yeah,
with
but
the-
you gotta
with lights.
you gotta pretend. I'm sure that's happening a fair amount.
Oh, all the time.
Do
Yeah.
you think Bono's ripping it live on?
Oh, dude, I was wondering what he's up to. He came
You
in
wanna
my
go
mind
see
the
him?
other day. Where is he playing?
Just look up whatever EDM place is having open decks, and he'll be there.
You think so?
100% he'll be there.
That'd be sick.
Unless he's been outcasted by his local group of people, which is highly likely.
I was gonna say, not only are musicians like assholes in their own realm of the music, because you go like, say if you're in a like country band, right? I would imagine they're all dickheads. You go to different. Oh, we're trying to get a bunch of country music together. We booked like 3 or 4 artists. They all kind of hate each other a little bit.
Yeah.
And they all think there's probably one kid who's just like, yeah, I just do it. I have talent, and I don't.
Do you
really
think the
about
bass
music
player
really.
is in this though? I think the bass player knows who he is.
Oh, at
You
every band, yeah.
Yeah, like the bass players outside of this.
Definitely.
Drummers can think they're cool, guitarists can think they're cool, leads. But if you're the bass player,
Oh,
like
bass
you're
players-
not trying to.
Bass players switch up at these events.
God,
You know what I mean?
that's the life. Why would you pick up that instrument?
I don't know, dude.
Who's picking up that instrument?
Guys who can't figure out bar chords. I don't know.
How do you think the payments work out with Slipknot? Do you think they're paying those dudes equally?
Definitely not.
You can't,
No,
right? You
no.
can't use 9 ways. You're gonna split it 9 ways.
There's no way that band must just say, like, for all intents and purposes, we're doing a flat rate.
Right?
know?
Like
And then
5 of you
in
guys
their
are
band.
percussion. We're gonna split the percussion portion amongst you guys.
I feel like if the label owns more of it, then it's definitely like what's that Pussycats one? Oh, the Pussycat Dolls. It's definitely that, where they're breaking it up, but like 3 girls don't even fucking sing, and it's just that one lead girl that sings on all the songs.
They're just giving it to Corey
Yeah.
and fucking Joey at this point.
And then that girl broke off, and her music wasn't that great. So then it's like, ooh, I was really rooting for you.
No, we needed the team.
We needed that whatever group of.
You can't do it. Not everybody can
think
be a
tank.
Beyonce. You need better marketing and funding behind you if you want to be a Beyonce.
Whatever happened to those other 2 girls?
Kelly Rowland is still one of the hottest black girls I've ever seen out there. Sometimes she does a movie here and there. She was in Freddy vs. Jason,
Okay.
which was obviously very long ago, but
Yeah.
it's been waiting for a rewatch for me. That's
Tis the season.
I rewatch that like every couple years or so.
Tis the season.
I love that one for some reason though.
It's good. It was like one of the first
hype.
like just mashed together.
I saw it in a movie theater with like all black people in it with me and my mom.
That's the best.
Dude, I was like 14. Like my mom needed the parental supervision to bring me in, and then we just had the whole row in front of us, and they made it such a better experience.
I saw I forget what movie it was. The movie was like objectively like maybe like a 3 out of 5, but it was in Connecticut, and there was a lot of black people in this strip mall that went and saw the movie also, and it was a blast. Honestly,
It's so much more fun.
it's a lot better. It's a billion times better. I loved it. It was great, and the energy was good. It was almost.
I can't even quote anything because I can't say the N-word. There's not a single quote I can remember from there.
Damn, you should really get Sammy Jackson on your Samuel Jackson as your buddy.
Yeah, if I can get him, if I can prove he's in my phone book.
Dude, yeah. Get you an honorary friendship thing, just so it frees you up from any kind of like harassment or whatever.
Now, what kind of defense do you think that would pose if hypothetically you got called out by a group of these libs, but then you could consecutively get Sam Jackson
on the phone?
Not just him FaceTime. We're talking everybody, all of D12. And you just keep stacking it on them, and every single one just keep co-signing you. At what point do they back down? Like, will they heal at a certain point?
There has to be at least like.
What if you get Reverend Jackson?
I think everyone should have 5 full chances to call black people, certified black people, and you get a total of 5 chances, but you can get 3 to say yes, and then you're pretty much good. It's like rock paper scissors, best 2 out of 3, but 3 out of 5 I think is the best. So it's like you have 5 chances. So if you get,
you're trying to make that like a rule.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to flex on people.
I'm gonna call it. Well, I mean, you're gonna be like, like, hey, where's your receipt for this? And you're all right. We're the top 5, and you got to call them, and you have 5 chances to get 3 of them to say yes. And I'm gonna call it something clever like the 3/5 compromise.
You don't think it would be easier to just get like a black guy that you're super friendly with who's like 20 or so years older than you, and just let him know that like if I FaceTime you ever, I won't FaceTime you otherwise, but if I do, you need to like just let people know that you're my dad. I'm gonna keep a picture like in my wallet and stuff.
Shirt of it.
Yeah.
Certified black people. This is hilarious.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
You get a certified black guy to co-sign as your dad.
Put it on your driver's license.
Yeah, because you're white, but you could have a black dad.
Yeah, you don't know.
You have no idea. And then you're pretty much safe after that. Mm-hmm. And you can actually have him get mad at them for, like, reverse racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, just like, another white person telling a black man what he can and can't do now.
Yeah, you get a name of one of the kids and then find a way to get the name of one of their dads and then get your dad to call out their dad for some racist stuff. Oh, you'll turn all of them on each other.
That's right.
I love playing 4D chess against racism.
There we go. My dad will beat the shit out of your dad, which is a great idea. That's perfect. Oh, no, I was adopted and grew up in the hood. That's why I was confused with one of our people that came on who said he was from South Africa, but he also said he was like...
white?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not the color you think I am. And I'm like, what? I was confused. But now he's like, oh, he's
You think he was code switching?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can you do that there? If you're like born in Africa, right? It kind of just like null and voids it. And I'm afraid, honestly, I'm afraid of that school of thought, because if a white person's born in Africa, say generations or whatever, and they come to America and then they're like, oh, we're white, and you're like, look at their ancestors, like, well, you're never slaves, but you're African, and then it's like, well, you were I don't know. It just seems like once you start verifying certain things and vilifying other things, it would be just a bitch to keep on top of it. South Africa's really full of white people, though.
It's because the exit's right there.
Is that what
I think they pretty much own all of the slavery that runs up there, and then they, if they need to, because they know this plane will eventually go bad, they just take their exit.
Right? It's going back to like the white person's natural home. It's like just cold areas. So on the tip of South Africa, if anything shit hits the fan, Antarctica's right there.
It's not right there,
It's
but
right there.
it's
one shot.
It's tens of thousands of miles.
It's straight shot.
It's a very big.
And yeah, you might as well just like sit next to the exit.
That's kind of what it's always looked like to me. Like,
It does, doesn't
yeah,
it?
they're eventually they know the numbers will realize that they have all the power, and they're starting to now. They got lots of protests about it, and I don't blame them. Yes, entirely.
White farmers.
White farmers.
White farmers, dude, just doing this shit again. Should we try to get a Google phone number and call strippers or entertainment venues and have it be like VPN through Brooklyn and see how many phone calls we get through it?
Yeah, I would love that.
That would be. I think that'd be a really good.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, I bet you any local ones, like your Plashed Out Party Group and your, like, Shamrock, are not going to answer. Or, actually, no, Shamrock might. I feel like they do every show. But those girls are on cocaine. Like, they don't have an option.
Stuff.
They're willing to work no matter what.
The face strap thing and the face riding thing is just, it's genius.
I know,
it's
right?
insane. How far do you think South Africa is from Antarctica? How many miles?
Yeah, how many miles?
At least 10 miles. At least 5 or 10, probably. I don't know. How far do you think it is?
I'm going to guess 17,000 miles, and I think that's probably under. Actually, I don't know. The entire circumference of the world, I believe, is like 33,000 miles. 2,500.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
Well,
that's like the United. That's like the.
17,000.
Well, yeah, I actually thought about that right after because the entire circumference is 33 or something.
25,000.
That's the United States, pretty much.
Almost, yeah.
Almost.
One way.
That's a lot.
A long way. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. You can rock it out in 4 days.
Yeah, but one of those days is Montana.
3 days if you don't sleep. Oh, you're going up the north way? No, dude. You want to go through south. You want to go through Atlanta. And don't stop. Just keep going. Yeah, so like 4 days. And I would imagine the boat ride's probably a lot better. You can go as fast as you want on a boat.
I don't think that's how it works.
Why, do you think there's speed limits on the boat? International waters have speed limits now?
I think there's propulsion limits to, like, something like that.
You got a windy day.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
But isn't Antarctica, like, the closest area to South Africa?
No, India.
India's that closer?
Yeah.
No way. Than 25,000 miles? Boat?
I think so, because there's the top bottom of Africa, and then like the bottom of India is here, and like the Bay of India is like over here. Like you're going to the tip.
I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah,
more
pull up an atlas because I don't.
I need a map of this.
I'm not exactly intelligent. I'm playing off of some bro geography right now.
India's way further. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Is it?
Yeah, you got Madagascar and everything to fit up in there too.
No, but Madagascar's still not friendly land.
All right.
Where would you go, Ruby, if you were a white African farmer and you needed to escape?
I don't know if you can see that. India just looks further.
Damn, Africa, when you been hanging so low?
Super low.
Okay, whoa. Romania. Oh, that's excellent. I was looking to adopt a pair of 30-year-old Romanian twins when I get older.
How much do you think that goes for?
What?
Romanian twins.
Adult Romanian twins? 2,500
each or total? They probably give you discounts. Probably like.
I'll probably settle in at like
4.
35.
No.
Huh?
That's low end. That's pretty good.
I don't know. It just seems like no, they're not getting a lot of attention over there, and it would be just very funny more than anything. It seems like very low maintenance to adopt adults from foreign countries. Like I don't have to do a lot, but then I also have that written in paper somewhere, and just I feel like it'll get me work.
I feel like the food would be easy to give them. Like there's probably like a lot of like you just need like one big cauldron.
I assume baskets of fruit.
Oh, I was gonna say like just like potatoes, like a cauldron of potatoes or something. I think that would work.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it'll be fine.
Right? I think just like maybe not even carrots, just like some like almost exotic fruit. And you're like, I think that's just a root of something. Like a lot of dandelions. I feel like Romanians eat a lot of dandelions, which apparently are really good for you.
They say
Thanks,
that, but
Monsanto.
I don't know. Ever since the kale lie, I don't believe anything.
What was it? Pizza Hut was like the #1 kale purchaser because of their salad bars. They would garnish it. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why Pizza Hut was doing so well. And then once they kind of like went out of business a little bit, or was it Papa Gino's? It was one of those pizza joints.
Pizza
Pizza
Hut
Hut.
got bought by Yum Brands, and they just private equity at the time, and then now it's public, but it's
Yum Brands?
shit. Yum Brands ruined a lot of things. Pizza Hut, I believe, was one of the big ones.
Ew.
No, Yum Brands is the good one.
Or is it
It was
Sodexo?
private equity that bought up Pizza Hut, I believe.
Private equity is such an odd concept.
Yeah, it should be illegal. It's all the shit about the public markets, which we can barely keep like legal, except now there's no regulations. We have no idea what's going on. They had Steve Eisman on a podcast that I watched this week. That's the guy who was involved with The Big Short. He played Steve Carell played his character in that movie. If you've never seen it, it's very good.
No, I didn't. I haven't seen The Big Short. I want to see it.
There's a lot of famous people in it. It's stacked.
I'm afraid to see it because I feel like I'd be like, "Ooh, that's happening like right now."
It's so much worse right now. But
That's
Steve
crazy.
Eisman doesn't really believe that. What his words are, banking is well capitalized. You don't have to worry about banks. I don't think he understands how bad cars and colleges are right now.
Until the bailout happens. What do you mean?
He's claiming they're only about 10x leverage right now, which is really reasonable for a bank historically.
I don't know. Ever since that, like, what was that, like, fake splitting of money that they do? Because they can lend out more than what they actually have in the bank or something.
Yeah, it's the fractional reserve
Fractional
system.
reserve. That's
Yeah, that's about to get crazy. Do you know how the country's about to get saved? Because I know the play, and it's going to happen.
tell us.
All right, so there's these things called stable coins in crypto.
USD coins.
USDC, USDT.
No
there's
fucking
a whole bunch of
way.
these. Now, what's happening with those is to have those, you need to basically purchase a bond or purchase a dollar that's going to back this.
I got a
product.
free one from
Yeah,
Robinhood.
each one of those is, in theory, these are very, very hard to audit, and that's where the play is. Every one of these is backed by a bond or backed by a dollar or backed by some type of currency or something that's going to hold its weight. Now, the next move is Trump is going to basically do what Nixon did when he got rid of the gold standard, but he's going to do it with stable coins instead. So before he basically took away the redeeming of gold, and that caused us to be able to print money infinitely. This is a little different. What now we're going to do is,
This is not a good idea.
well,
This is not good. This is not good.
this is going to cause inflation to go crazy, but depending on what good he is at lying and how fucked the rest of the world is, this might work. Basically, he's going to take all the USDC and USDT and sign a piece of paper and basically allow it as US tender. All of a sudden, all of this that has been allocated to crypto markets specifically is going to be money that's going to be liquidity in the system. Now, that's how you dump trillions of dollars right in. But here's the thing. Because now it's working money, the bonds that were backing it don't need to be necessarily paid. So that's money that the government is going to save. And the more important thing is Meta and like individual companies can purchase to create their own currency. And since these things are so difficult to audit, we're going to be able to outprint what we actually can back very secretly.
That's
And
such
it will
a bad.
fill us with money. And inflation will go crazy. But here's the thing. If we can artificially print more than is actually backed, then we can run up inflation but have more money to actually sustain it.
It's just like, hey, you know what would help with this denomination problem is another denomination on that denomination.
And the world is going to freak out because it's going to export all that inflation to them. And here's the thing. It might end up like the 70s where they didn't like that we got off the gold standard and we went to the Bretton Woods situation, and it caused everyone to freak out for a couple years. But at the end of the day, we're the only country with two giant shields of water on either side of us. We're the only safe thing that makes sense as a reserve currency. At the end of the day, we're
just seems
safe because of our water.
That's just
So
such a
will
bad
always be
idea.
used.
That's such a bad idea.
It's
dude.
coming, man.
Well, the thing is, I think like if the rest of the world kind of got together and they said, you know what, we're not going to use the USD anymore. We're going to get rid of the petrodollar. We're going to do something else with it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. No, that's what I've learned. We have really done something crazy.
We've just made everybody have our debt.
To break away from a currency that you've been using is like the most difficult fucking thing in the world. Now, what they would do as an attempt they would either have to trade on gold, which nobody likes to use gold as a currency because it only goes up. Every gold you spend, you regret. So the other thing you can do is trade in your natural currencies, which is the biggest fucking mathematical mess you've ever seen because currencies have different strength. So now you're going to have to purchase this because since theirs is stronger, you also have to pay them a certain amount of gold as like the difference, and gold would be the only thing that could be used pretty much as the differentiator. So gold's still going to be spent anyway.
And I feel like gold is like one of the things you want to keep in your back pocket. You're like, if everything went to shit, this is like the number one thing we can hold. We're not getting rid of this until we fucking...
They say that,
That's
but
what they
I
say.
don't agree.
I don't know, dude.
Gold-
Shiny metal for electronics, and that's kind of it. That doesn't really oxidize or rust or
Dude,
anything.
when they debase this currency, and I promise you, this is what the next step is. That this is how. There's no other way to fix this. We can't cut job. We cannot pay this fucking debt off. You know all the Social Security we pay. The next 6 years, that's the biggest batch of the fucking old people. We haven't even got it yet. We got the biggest batch of the boomers coming in now.
And they're all trying to rip out of it right now, and they can't. They've already tapped into the Social Security. They're not allowed to do that. They already have in order to do the bailback or bailouts and stuff like that.
We're cooked, and the only thing we can do is debase the currency on like a large scale, like we did when we took ourselves off the gold market, and basically said, "Hey, every country around the world, I know you thought you were going to be able to exchange that for gold, but you can't now. Sorry."
You're gonna turn that in now.
They thought they had certificates for gold, and then they just told them, "No, they're not certificates anymore."
Even though it says on that dollar bill, can return back for, or actually it was silver. They based a lot of that on silver.
Not anymore. Now it's
Nope.
just legal tender for all
It's just
debts, private and public.
paper interest, baby.
And it works,
I
like,
mean,
to a degree. Like, money, I stand by money doesn't need to be backed by anything, but we need to use all the money that gets paid out to people, need to go towards something that is creating something. Like, you want a house, you pay me $300,000, I build you a house, I leave with $300,000, you have no money anymore, but you have a house that's worth $300,000. We have just made $600,000 worth of wealth for the world, and I'm fine with that, with no backings involved. Does that make sense?
No.
Yes, labor is what backs money.
I guess so, yeah.
That's always been the thing that backs money, the things that we actually produce from the money. Because as we continue, that's why money keeps expanding, because we keep making stuff that holds value. And then that gets paid to someone to make it, and it just keeps splitting. Now, you can't explain to me how a gold-backed currency would work like that. It wouldn't. We would just run out of gold every fucking February.
Yeah, pretty much. Or just like sit in one little pile and just go stagnant for a long time.
You can only have as much stuff as the amount of gold that you mine.
As long as everyone agrees on it.
And that's
Ultimately,
pretty much where we're at.
Or just not even agrees, or just like, indifferently goes, oh, all right, sure. Yeah.
Right?
Like, what are you really going to do? They changed up all your money right now. Oh, we're going to these new coins right now. And all the money that you have right now is going to be worth fucking nothing. But you got to turn it in, and we might give you the same exact, rate for it, but probably not. That's just like the only way I could really think that you could get rid of a lot of, or inflation, I guess a little bit. You can hemorrhage it, It's like, hey, all that cash you have on you right now, we're not using that anymore. We're going to be using this much money. And if you want, you can turn in that money, and this money, it's not going to be equal, but, one of your dollars can get 50 cents of these dollars. Yeah. So essentially you're like falsely putting value back into it. Kinda.
Yeah, the only way to kill inflation is what they want. Everybody got to have 6 kids. Everybody have 6 kids. Watch what happens to inflation.
Basically what happened here when they started switching to euros. Yeah, a lot of countries got off of their own money.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was
England.
a violent transition.
Yeah. I mean, even like, what was it? Germany were going to give all the Jews, like, exchange money for, like, francs in Palestinian money and move all their shit down there, too. So they would be semi-well-established down there. And that was the Germans during, like, 1940s, 1930s. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're cooked.
So you're gonna
But
start
the
having...
stock market's going to keep going way the fuck up as long as this government shutdown's happening. The government shutdown is literally like a green flag that just says, hey, no bad government data can come out.
Hell yeah.
And then when it does come out, it could have come out on Friday, but the Trump administration
Pushed it off.
decided not to release the jobs report.
Oof.
Our jobs reports are so bad.
Well, I mean, the COVID thing happened, and there was a hard bounce back to it, and I think Biden used a lot of their numbers for, like, you lifted up the COVID restrictions. Now people are going back to work, so now they're not under any kind of.
Oh,
like,
he cooked the numbers wicked bad.
Oh, wicked
and then
on that.
Trump came in and then just started firing people and like getting rid of tons of jobs, which just furthered the problem. So,
nuts.
yeah, we're fucked.
What are these jobs that people have such control over?
And if you've
stuff
been
like that?
unemployed for longer than 6 months, you're no longer counted.
Oh, really?
You're not counted in the percentage of unemployed people, because that's called long-term unemployed, and that goes into a different statistic that they do not release often.
That they don't release together in any kind of sense with
No.
like general population and stuff?
No.
Where are those numbers?
You'll get those on quarterlies, like when they release GDP.
Yeah, you know, why don't they just like instead of lying with the whole like state of averages? You ever read that book? Oh, I gave it to you. How to Lie with Statistics.
yeah.
Great book, by the way. If you get a chance to read the book, How to Lie with Statistics, give it a read, because it'll show you ways to show averages and make it sound
It's
a lot
very
better
deceptive.
than exactly. Oh, super deceptive, yeah. Because there's like 3 different types of averages out there. You
It's nonsense how they split up the data. Like, you got to watch PCE, you got to watch non-farms, and then you got to watch fucking like just everything, man. CPI, PPI.
PPEs, you know, if you're going into dangerous areas, make sure you're wearing those as well. Yeah, no, that should be a law, if anything. Like, you have to report it in a way that doesn't deceive, you know?
Yeah, you would think that, but then that would ruin earnings calls for every company in the stock market.
A little bit of honesty.
Oracle didn't make any money this quarter, but they have a lot of jobs that they have not been paid for yet, but agreed to. You say stuff like that, people get fucking pumped.
Yes.
Hell yeah. You're
Money's
going to
on
make
the
money
way.
soon.
Money's on the way, bitches. Let's fucking go.
Let's hope this bubble doesn't pop.
Yeah. I mean, once it pops, what's really going to get hurt first? Do you think they'll spin a wheel on it?
NVIDIA is going to crash everyone's 401k. NVIDIA is a $4 trillion company that is still returning people like 3% a week. That's insane.
Isn't NVIDIA taking like, didn't it get a grant or some sort of like $100 million thing?
$100 billion
that's what it is.
From
I didn't wanna say-
OpenAI, and then they took that and they bought from Oracle, and Oracle bought from OpenAI. They literally, NVIDIA invested in OpenAI, and OpenAI took that and went, we're going to buy $100 billion of NVIDIA chips. So NVIDIA just funded them to buy their own stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's not business.
Yeah, dude. They just cut out the middleman. That's the most capitalistic thing you can do. Just cut out the middleman. Hey, why make that person get a couple coins if you can just be that person or acquire that firm?
This was called the stupid loan system in 2001. In 2002, they wrote this wonderful article, like, in hindsight, explaining, oh, we should have seen this coming because there was this stupid loan system that was happening where they were investing in each other and just buying products off each other with loaned money.
And it makes them look good. They can get bigger loans.
OpenAI's in trouble.
They can buy. Have you seen that new Sora stuff?
It's unbelievable.
It's so scary.
I do have faith that they're going to do well in the future, but right now, the amount of money they need to keep this going is wild.
Water, dude.
They've really dumped into Sora, but the thing is, if your overall goal is to get AGI, this video shit is nothing. This should not be something you're even dipping your hands into, but you need to because you need revenue. And you're getting revenue from Sora. They're starting to do personalized ads on YouTube where Sora is going to make, based on your profile, a personalized ad for whatever company is next in line to show their face in front of you. And that is going to be extremely effective.
Well, that's all that marketing is about, is to find. Now, instead of just doing like generalized stuff, like what gets the most traction just generally, you know? But to have someone specifically come at you.
Girls
with,
eating
like,
shellfish.
Girls eating shellfish?
Shellfish, yeah. Girls in bikinis, and then girls eating like
Sex
like
sells.
very loud foods.
Mukbang?
Yeah, I think that stuff gets the most.
I think mukbang
And
will
cat
do it?
videos.
So how do you sell like the new Dodge Durango with girl
Oh,
eating
you don't
off face.
sell that thing.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. They're
get-
going bankrupt.
You got 3 options. I know. That's why we need to sell more. That's why.
Hey, maybe you should hold on to that fucking piece of shit.
That's right,
because
dude.
that's
Hell
going to be
yeah.
a zombie company soon.
Hell yeah.
They said we're going into luxury. We are discontinuing the $50,000 truck we offer. That's for poor people.
Yep. And once you start seeing shit where it's like America, that's when you know it's like your guys aren't doing so well. You're relying on patriotism.
That's been my whole life.
You need patriotism. The new Ford F-150.
Do you remember the Budweiser horses?
They've always had horses, and they've done really well.
That's America.
They just buy. That's German, but they buy a bunch of shit.
No, that is
This is a
American.
German guy.
Anheuser-Busch, fuck you. That's an American
It's
company.
American beer.
Did you see the Bush? This Bush at the
Bush.
end. That's American.
American is Bush. David Mulaney with a Bush. Most American thing you can see.
Bush.
Bush. W.W. Bush.
You see George Bush's relative got arrested?
No, for what?
Oh, it was just a crash out. There was drugs involved, and the guy was flipping out, just going, "You don't know who my girlfriend's uncle is. You know Jeb? Oh, you don't know Jeb?
Jeb
You don't know
Bush?
Jeb Bush? Oh, yeah, you're gonna pretend like you don't know Jeb Bush. Just a total crash out drunk.
Freaking out.
It was hilarious.
Why? Oh, just because he's all drugged out.
I love, dude. I watch way too much body cam shit lately.
Oh, they have fake Sora body cam footage.
Oh,
It's
I
so
know.
fucking funny.
I
My
know.
friend made one of himself, getting pulled over, and he's like, say the alphabet backwards. And he goes Z Y T X N M O. Oh shit, run! And he starts running, and the way he just is like leaping over fences and everything. I'm like, this is insane. I thought it was crazy when they came out with that video game that looked like a body cam footage, but no, this new shit is like.
And it's making our electricity bill go fucking vertical,
dude.
man.
I mean, is that just an open door or a vacuum for Elon Musk and his like gigawatt factories or whatever?
Oh, that's where the money is right now. Buying, like, investing in power centers, like data centers and just power plants. Dude, Google loves all of this fucking sort of shit because everybody downloading it to the cloud, and it takes up this enormous amount of space, and that's what they want because now you make the cloud more congested. As it gets more congested, the price per cloud goes up. So they love like all this useless data.
Supply and demand. That's where it is. And people uploading their like pictures and shit like that to stuff. Mm-hmm. Just print it out, dude. Print it out. Put it in a book.
What? What are you
And then,
fucking
and then when you
boomer?
die, have your kids go through it and be like, "What the fuck was he keeping all these photos for?" Is it-
Fucking boomer over here.
yeah,
Wants
dude.
to have physical pictures.
yeah, put them somewhere.
No.
One power outage, dude, and I forget what Gam Gam's face looked
See,
like.
I'm immune to that too because I don't even take pictures on my phone. I don't care about having digital photos. Your photos are in your head. That's where they belong.
Yeah, if you couldn't remember, was it really worth that? Was it really worth it to you?
That is actually
sad.
my real opinion.
That's sad.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's like, oh yeah, you can't remember that like
But
time as a child. Where it
I
was
remember
complete
all the good
ecstasy?
times
Do you?
and the bad times.
Oh, I don't remember shit.
Do you not? Do you have
Album full of memes.
Yep, this is
Well, what's that fucking cat? No.
this is Talking Ben, a screenshot I accidentally took in 2001.
Burn.
what?
You ever seen that dog that sits on the couch and goes burn?
I don't think so.
No. Dude, maybe it's past your time.
Well, if you liked it that much, you'd have a printed photo of it.
I do. My bathroom is all Ben themed.
See, you remembered it because you love it.
No.
Yeah.
How about this? I don't. If my memories, I feel like people can synthetically put shit in your memories without a doubt. Like they just stick like a commercial in there, and you're like, "This is so avant-garde. This is so crazy." Now it's stuck in my head. Now it's up there with my 4th birthday party.
I think that you just
Right on a
remember.
bike.
I think you just remember every piece of data that comes through. It's just a matter of your access to.
That's
Like
not fair.
I do believe everything goes in there because I've had trips where I'm dumped back into situations that I remembered but totally forgot about, and like I could smell the air, like just it's all in there.
Which is complete bullshit, you know? Like, I don't go over to your house and start storing my wigs there. You know? Imagine if I did that. I went over here and said, hey, I'm going to put these wigs here. And then you're always going to remember, oh, yeah, that's his wig. He just leaves it here all the time. And then sometimes I might come by and, hey, remember those wigs I got? Let me go over there and pick them up. I don't want to keep your memories stored in my head. I don't want to keep your Geico commercials stored in my fucking head.
Yeah.
Like Geico commercials because I pay for like 10 different cars that I don't drive any of them, and I like ride my bike everywhere.
Well, you don't, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
877 cash now.
I have a
I
structured
have that just in case. You have that just in
KSR
case. Think
cars
about
for
how
kids.
good that is.
It's
can
my
have-
money and I need it now.
It's the all-time greatest ad of all time, and it's not close.
800 588 2300 and buy today. Call for next.
Not
window
as good.
treatment.
Doesn't tell me the product.
good. Yeah, I don't know what they do.
877 Cash Now tells you the number, the business, and what they do inside of like 10 seconds. It's literally perfect.
Do you think the guy who made that, who like orchestrated it, he make money off that? Do you think he got paid a flat rate for it? And he's like, yeah, everybody
man,
knows.
Don't
my
make me
fucking
think
name.
about stuff like
Isn't
that.
that sad?
No, commercials, you get cake forever. That's like the dream of an actor.
Not for, I don't think for music. They could pay. They could pay you.
Not
a flat,
for music, you're right.
They could pay you a flat rate for it.
Oh, man.
Didn't go to school.
Could you imagine
didn't
being
do
that
great,
guy?
First, got to make more cash. No, something's now I'm looking at like royalties, but
They might.
like-
They fuck over the music people sometimes. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the actors will get royalties, and that's a dream, but...
it's a sitcom.
No, the guy was physically singing in one of the commercials. Doing the thing, so he was acting.
that could just be voiceover
Don't do that to
or
me.
whatever.
Stop it.
They just mouthing it.
Stop it.
You think it was all those people?
No, that was all real.
I would imagine they wouldn't have the budget to not only pick out a different singing group of people, but as well as
You don't think a loan shark company has the budget?
No, because I feel like they keep it cheap on all sides, dude. They keep it fucking trimmed up, cut short.
No,
on
dude,
each
they're paying
side.
for that commercial off of like one fucking straggly white guy who keeps coming.
I think they say, hey, we want like a opera music, like it's gonna be this. Like maybe someone wrote it, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna just do a casting call for, hey, do you sing opera? And they're gonna be like, old people, opera, come in. All right, we need a man's voice, we need female's voice, we need male's voice, female's, male, whatever voice in that order. And you guys are going to be wearing this. We rented out the youth group theater, so you're just wearing these like obviously. Goofy
No, I like to
hats.
believe that the casting was a long, arduous process. It took months. They were bringing people in. They were flying people in, making them perform, going, no, that's not
hi, my name
right.
is
I
Edna.
need someone better.
I'm from Saskatchewan. All right, Edna. Like there's a Simon Cowell interviewing kind of group. Mm-hmm. All right, sing your lines. Go for it.
I like to imagine a board of like 90 people.
90 people.
Like 90 people, a really long desk, like custom desk. Like this was a whole thing. It was built for the auditions. They need money to burn,
What's that group of like the three guys that were trying to make it big with the songs? ASSSARP.
Oh, the Canadian guys.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and they're pretty good.
They bad credit, or no? They were doing credit check or something like that.
Yeah, freecreditreport.com.
Which apparently is not a free credit report,
No, and it's bad for your credit.
and
to
it's really
check.
bad for it too.
It's bad to use it.
Yeah, they made like 4 or 5 different commercials, but they were so spaced out that you're like, oh my god, yeah, I forgot that these.
Those
guys
commercials kept that company alive.
without a doubt.
100 fucking
There's no
percent.
fucking way. God dang hot dog. Yeah, horrible commercials out there. And private equity, what the fuck, dude? What are you up to?
That's what Steve Eisman said. He said he went through like everything in the market. I don't think he understands the car and like college loan situation, which is much worse than what he was putting off. But he said that if there is a problem in the system, and there very well could be, it's behind BlackRock's or Blackstone's doors. It's behind all the private equity that it's literally a ghost to him. He couldn't even tell you one piece of information. And this is a guy who is so tapped into all fucking markets, except for they had him review a Gen Z portfolio to see what he thinks. And it was so fucking funny. First thing, it's like Pokemon cards, and it's just got like lists of like the different prices on them. And he's like, I don't know anything about that. And then he flips it to the
Jeez.
next one. He's like, this is DraftKings and FanDuel. Now I'm dollar cost averaging about 20% of my income into these, and I've been watching football. I've been making good bets. What do you think about that? So yeah, it's bad. Going through just like everything Gen Z is buying, like NFTs.
Are people making money off of NFTs? Or
Not
is that
anymore.
is that a flash in the pan? Is that the Beanie Babies of our
next time
our
you hear
time.
NFTs and it's relevant, it's going to be about technology you actually give a shit about.
Like what?
Like your fucking,
Like what?
your
What?
like,
Like the model for CJ and San Andreas? Like you can own that
no,
model?
like the deed of your house can get put onto shit like that. Like your transcripts from high school, like when dealing with colleges and shit like that, you got to pay these fees and shit's got to get mailed. It's just there's so many things that have arduous processes over paperwork that are much better suited on an NFT that you have access to.
I don't know, dude.
It'll save you tons of money, and it'll save the banks tons. Everybody saves money.
I don't know. How often am I sending people my high school report? Like
No, but
grades?
it is happening like tens of millions of times per year. Whether it's like any piece of information can be stored on an NFT more effectively, just because of the way the modern world works. Your money's all on a fucking card for the most part, anyway. Like.
Yeah,
it's
sounds
kind of
good.
just feeding into that same world. You've already accepted this aspect of it, like.
So it's just like a full like hyperbolic like digital net that they're just trying to suck you into right now.
Well, you can't also lose the shit in that case either. The shit can't get lost.
Oh, if it's all digital?
If
'Cause
it's on
going
an
to servers and
NFT.
stuff like that, yeah, and it's being backed up by random clouds.
Yeah, no, I'm not in
Is that-
love
is-
with it either, but I understand like its practicality in some senses. Like, there's a lot of fucking shit that involves, oh, we gotta get this paperwork and then we'll send it back. Like, if you could have all your medical shit on an NFT, be like, here, pharmacist, suck it.
Do you think there's a money to be made in like a private servers?
Private servers?
Like if you were to just have an area, in it, like say if you bought out a building and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna have server decks and stuff like that, and have fucking Google connect all this shit to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a data center.
Yeah, you think there's a lot of money to be made in data centers?
Yeah.
It just keeps
Yeah,
going.
I think there is.
How much electricity do you think they use?
About 12% by 2028. Currently, it's 6.7%. And that I'm confident in those numbers. I just read that article.
You think it's hard to like make up a data center?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Do you know that we're going to double the amount of copper in this country just completing the amount of data centers we need?
Well, it's a good thing that we're the copper corner because this means we're only going to go up from here.
They're going to need like 500,000 to 1 million electricians added to the active
Dude,
roster.
doing data work sucks though.
It's just going to be non-stop, like the most repetitive shit ever. You're going to be looking at like a building with probably 20,000 amp services in it.
Damn.
Like, it's absurd.
I mean, how hard would it be to like? So there is a building. Oh, cheap viewers on Steamboat. Get fucked.
Prove it. Bring
Horrible-
us
horrible
viewers. Show me that you can produce one.
Horrible Fearo. You can suck my horrible fear toes. I got calluses on them just for you, sweetie. First time chatter. So there's a building for sale in Manchester. That's like, let's just say like $2 million. Old, historic, tall, 1881, I think it was made. All brick and everything like that. Stood the test of time. Why don't we just buy it and like turn it into a data center?
Because the building is not big enough.
Oh,
No.
really?
No.
How big does it need to be?
They're like the size of like Tesla's Gigafactory.
How many square feet is that? Probably like 100,000 square feet.
Oh no, it's several million.
Million square feet? I gotta
Dude,
look
the
that up.
TJX we work at is 1 million square feet.
Oh, really?
If you count both floors, yeah.
Huh.
1 million square feet, like it's big, but like that's a huge
Show me
building.
a building that's 1 million square feet. Yeah, because you can go up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
like there's multiple floors, so like that counts, I guess. So
Yeah,
like
that
it's
is-
cheating, I suppose, but
No, that's fair.
yeah.
I mean, what do you just take the stairs or the elevator or something like that? Giga. I mean, you can make a small data center, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be useless
Really?
unless you're supporting somebody locally.
I don't even know how data centers work.
Just power,
You just add power
or like
to it?
it's
I'm not saying
well, there's two sides
10
of
million square feet.
it for a data center.
For the Tesla Gigafactories vary in size. The one in Texas being 10 million square feet.
That's, I believe, the biggest one.
Nevada's 5.4 million. That's crazy.
Big ass buildings, dog.
Massive.
Do you know about the Ford factory they were building like during World War II, where he was actually going to cross between states as they were building it, and the taxes were like way crazy on that side. So mid-construction. He had them change the plans, and they literally took a left at the line and stayed in one state.
Jesus.
That's a fucking badass move.
That's ballsy as fuck.
I
Might as
love
well,
that.
right? I mean, not all data centers need to be that big.
No, they don't. But the thing is, like, it's just like how we build all these apartment complexes. We don't build individual homes because, like, the squeeze is like, let's just make the shell as big as we possibly can and fill as much as we can in. Because with data, it's not like power where, like, oh, we got to keep them within certain distances. Like, it can be pretty far away from what it's actually handling. So it's just a lot easier organization-wise and everything.
I feel like then it would mostly be power and then just whatever big ass backup generator that you can have. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, like $2 million building, couple floors going up, just all data.
Are those floors going to be, because you need weight, that they have to be able to support that fucking weight.
They used to hold like old factory fucking things, and you can always like build the inside to be more structured.
You're buying a mill building is what you're
Yeah,
describing.
yeah.
This is a mill building. This is
Yeah.
not, I was expecting like an old rickety,
Oh, it's a
like,
mill building, yeah.
Sixplex. No, that's
No,
a mill
no,
building.
It's a mill building
For $2 million.
for $2 million, and it's got a bar in the bottom, restaurant bar and everything. Right?
This isn't 350 Dow, is it?
No.
Okay.
Let me check. No, it's definitely not on Dow. I think it is. Fuck, what is it? Where's Stark Brewing is? Stark Brewing Company. It's on Commercial Street. It's pretty close to the power generator, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah, no, the cost to actually build your data center would be orders of magnitude beyond that $2 million you're paying.
How much do you think it would cost?
Dude, I don't know.
Probably a lot, right?
I couldn't even begin to guess, but I know the
All new
amount
power.
of the Wall Street doesn't have enough money to pump into this. Like, that's how much money they need.
Oh, they got to build it somehow, right? What do you get, a big Google loan or something like that?
No, you invest $100 billion between companies so that everybody thinks you're making mad money, and then they dump money in, and then you kind of use that money. You take loans off of that money to build the thing, and then pray to fucking God you accomplish your goal.
Oh, so it's kind of like that whole oh, you marry Bill Gates' daughter, but Bill Gates isn't going to let you marry his daughter because you have to be an owner of a company, $1 billion company. So you go to $1 billion company and say, hey, I'm married to Bill Gates' daughter. So he gives you that, and then you marry, you know? Like, what was that triangle joke thing where it's like, oh, I say I do this, but then I go to here and I do this, and I come here and I do this, and then since they all believe that I'm doing it, they'll all let me do it.
Kind of. It's more like what they did in Wolf of Wall Street, where they get a bunch of people to get a bunch of money, and then there's a little chart thing that always says that it's up, and you're like, oh, yeah, so that was a good idea what I did, but secretly in the background, everything is burning to the fucking ground. But there's this illusion that's sitting in front of them, so they're always like, oh, it's okay, though, because I invested in it, it's doing well, but it's crumbling in the background.
So it's like selling on a false bill of goods.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Scamming.
making it look cool.
Scamming, frauding, it's existed forever.
Yeah. Averages. Lie with statistics. Same exact thing.
They've been doing it since the East India Shipping Company.
This is a very circular conversation that we're having.
Oh, you mean
This is
human
going well.
nature?
This is going really well.
I mean, just human fucking nature.
Break the cycle, babies. Yeah. So we talked about area coding. We talked about coding. We talked about false area codes. Let's see. A black guy the other day asked me for like $10, and I managed to have $10 on like in cash, and he let me drink out of his whatever alcohol bottle. That looked like really cheap liquor, but he's like, no, this is the best. It's the smoothest stuff. This company was at war with Patron or something like that, or Grey Goose or whatever, because of the design of the bottles. And I'm like, that's crazy. And he goes, yeah, but obviously they're older in the company. Long story, whatever. I'm drinking out of this thing, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I got a couple like shots of it or whatever, swigging it. And then he says, oh, he's like, hey, can I borrow $10? Like, I'll cash app you $10 back when I get home.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, he said he was out and he didn't have cash on him. He needed it, and the place that he was going to didn't take cash app.
Oh,
or something.
okay.
He wanted it for a train ticket or something. train ticket back to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he gave me his Cash App, and then I made a request for it, and it didn't go through. But I had his number, so I texted him, like, "Oh, hey, happy birthday, by the way. Do you think I got that $10?
What are you trying to say?
What do you think? Do you think I got that $10?
I think you did. You didn't
I got that $10 in here. That's where it really happened. The $10 was in here." And wherever the fuck that guy blew it on. Apparently worked for an Amazon factory or something like that. But anyways, that's besides
Do you
the
not
point.
know the guy?
No.
You have no idea who this man is?
No. But he was friendly enough to have a great conversation with and give me a lot of swigs out of his liquor bottle.
What did we learn?
If it's that area code, they're definitely not paying. They're definitely not paying.
Jesus.
But I did get a picture of his license. And
Oh,
on
okay.
that license has, an address.
Oh, okay.
And,
So you're trying to escalate.
I'm not going to go there. I just think it'd be funny if I started sending him
We
random.
should mail him things.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, we should definitely mail him things.
Why aren't we mailing him things
Yeah,
right
no,
now?
he's a criminal, so like
He's a criminal?
it's fair.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, he stole $10 from you, and you said that he was that
Well,
area
like,
code.
I gave it to him under the impression that he would pay me back. And then I texted that number again, and I was just like, hey, you have a good weekend or whatever? And then it came back with a message that said, this number has blocked you. So it's like those people on the streets forcing a bracelet on you and saying the free yes. I did get $10 worth of shots.
That's
though.
what I was gonna
I
ask.
was gonna say it came out in the wash. The only thing that hurts me the most is that guy said, my word is good. I'll give you my word. I don't play that stuff. I'm not one of those.
Oh.
Which he
Oh.
fucking. It just kind of makes you think like, oh, all right, you are that.
You were code switching.
I wasn't code switching.
I don't think you would have done that for a white guy. I don't think you would have done that for a greasy white guy.
I wouldn't even let a white guy come up to me and talk to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All
I was
right?
definitely-
Code
I was
switching is
coding
a
on
matter
that.
of surviving sometimes.
This guy seemed nice enough,
Yeah.
He was like chatting up and everything. He
Yeah,
didn't
they
come
do
off
that.
threatening. And I certainly didn't code switch the whole time I was talking to him at all. Other than the dabs. That's the only thing. Because that's a cultural thing, Like, I'm not going to give the guy a bad dab. I'm going to try my bestest.
Yeah, I'm
waiting
thankful
for
for
that.
all the years I spent drug dealing because it gave me a decent dab. But the thing is, dabs they change
They are.
geographically.
They do.
Some people like to snap it. Some people don't.
They do that little thing right there. Some do that, and then they do
Some
this.
come in with a handshake
Change it
and
up.
pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they can get that nice, like, that pop, like a champagne bottle, like that, when you grab,
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
how you know you code switched successfully.
that's right.
And it felt good.
That's right. I could take the mask off.
That's right.
No, you got $10 worth of shots and a conversation. Yeah, I wouldn't really pay anybody for a conversation though. Ever.
All right, I got a question for you now. The children at work. I have 2 kids, and they both have girlfriends, and they both are 100% certain their girlfriends are cheating on them. I asked them what their evidence was, and they said they really don't have anything. They just have a feeling, and they were going to plan to go home and look through their girlfriend's phone. How do you think that went?
He probably found out that she was cheating on him.
Oh my God, you went that route?
Absolutely, dude.
I thought from the description I got.
Titanic, Notebook, hello.
Well, he's like, I pretty
Brokeback
much know
Mountain?
where she is 24/7.
Brokeback Mountain's the same exact thing. They love that movie. What happens? Two guys go out and they fuck each other and they cheat on their girlfriends and wives. Same exact thing.
Well, I went with, you're probably, that's a fine thing. There's some reasons to do that. If you believe that they're cheating actually and you actually catch them, then it could save you a lot of time. I understand that, but most of the time, this could backfire very bad for you. And I told them they need to imagine a big giant gorilla holding her down on a couch and fucking the shit out of her, and they can't do anything about it because they might be signing up for that depending on how this goes, especially if they
Okay.
if they don't find anything, they're going to get more aggressive because they're going to just be mad about it.
Well, it's like, yeah, you don't trust me. But the thing is, if he can't tell you why men, motions, hard say, very much. And logic kind of goes out the window with emotion. Women are really good at this. Like they're like a katana, right? They'll fucking logic, slice and dice, and be smart about it. And guys are like, no, and they punch or something, probably.
I think it's
So
going to end up very bad for them.
If your two coworkers can't find out what makes them think it's happening, it's probably not best to.
I told them what it is. I know.
What, they got little dicks?
Well, you're insecure in yourself, 100%.
Oh, definitely,
Because if you were secure in yourself, you would have more of an opinion, and this is hard to get to like this level, but ideally you want to get to the point where, you know what, I'm a gem, and she wouldn't cheat on me, at least she shouldn't, because that would be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like, if you had actual confidence in yourself, you wouldn't have the opposite happen.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just say, oh, I think she's cheating on me, so I'm just going to break up with her?
Because
There you go. If you had that much self-confidence, I think you could say...
they're all incels. They just come
like-
back with the bitches are trifling.
like-
They're all trifling. Every single
from
one.
the streets.
Every single one of them.
She's for the streets!
There is good girls out there still.
Yeah, they're at the library.
Yeah, Barnes and Noble, that kind of stuff. You go up to them and
Are they cute?
You check who the author is. You Google up real quick what another one of the books is, and then you get a quick summary on, and then go up to her, ask her, "How's that book? I read this one, and I really like the artistic direction." And then you ask them about the book they're currently reading, and you open a dialogue.
They're...
All right, it's not hard.
The thing is, it's a thin line between, like, girl reading good book because of good story and girl reading cliterature because she's a weird horn dog.
But you get that figured out by the Googling.
They're making sluts into literates, and I don't like it.
No, I don't think they are.
I don't
Oh,
like
they
it.
are,
They
aren't
definitely
they?
are.
Yeah.
We got to keep those. You know, if we need to do any segregation, it's keeping the sluts away from books.
Werewolf smut.
Yeah, none of that, because that's how they get into it. The next thing you know, they're reading like The Art of War.
What
And
if they make a really good one day?
a smut book?
Yeah, like a really good one.
Werewolf smut. Yeah, we don't want this like these slutty little like.
How are
let's-
we as a man going to compete?
How about this? I think it's better to be a literate girl into sluthood than it is to be slut girl into literate world.
Yeah, no, don't.
For
those were the-
movies, slut girl into literate world, perfect. A million times. Real world application, probably different.
Yeah, you want a Velma.
50 Shades of Grey. That was just all weird slut. And then they got one out there that's called like Rose of Thorns or something like that. Ring of Thorns or whatever. About fairies and smutting. The
I just know
Wolf's
about the
Den.
Minotaur milking factory.
There's a girl gets fucked with gun. This girl gets like, I don't know, like reading the footnote or the spark notes of it. It doesn't make any sense. I remember hearing this one. It was like a girl who gets abducted by these like gangster guys, and there's like one in the group that's like really a psycho, but they all like throw her around, like they stick her on a Lazy Susan and they spin her around and they just fuck the shit out of her on each one. But then they go out and they do robberies and they take their kidnapped girl with them, and like they're doing crazy shit, and she's just seeing more and more like shocking like shit, you know, like she's seeing like Afghanistan type war bullshit happening. And then she comes back to like the safe house because like they almost got caught, and then the lead guy like fucks her and sticks a gun up her cooch and then like racks it or something. And he's like, I could fucking kill you at any point. That kind of stuff. Great literature. Great. Cliterature, if you will. Every girl's dream. That's all they want. They just want a little CNC. That's it.
All right, imagination needs to calm the fuck down because us men cannot compete in this market.
I don't think you want your boyfriends trying to rack a gun in your love hole. That's probably not the best.
Do we have to make like a compromise
lead
though?
poisoning. That's lead poisoning. The bullets are lead. It's not good.
I feel like it makes it hard to make a baby.
Clunk. Maybe you shoot them.
I don't even want that. I've been thinking about that this whole time and like what the effects would be being inside of a vacuum, like while firing that, because that's kind of what it would go off as.
Being inside a vacuum while that fires off?
Like, it's going to be in a vacuum in there if you get it good, because I'm assuming she's built, like, it's
Tight.
tight. It's
She's gotta
tight.
be
There's a
tight.
lot of vaginal elasticity.
That girl is like written in as super tight, petite, like nervous, never really done anything. Like probably only kissed a boy once, and had trouble giving a blowjay to some other boys.
Check her cell phone.
That's right. Yeah, check her fucking cell phone at the end of it. Yeah. So, are they in
I'm
the
gonna
process?
find out. I'm gonna find out on Tuesday. I'm gonna give you an update, but I am
can't
almost
wait.
certain this is
I
just
can't
gonna
wait.
devour all of the trust, and then they're gonna date a gorilla who's gonna fuck them on a couch. Now it's not always a gorilla, but you have to treat it like it's going to be a gorilla, and then you measure it. How much do I want to deal with this versus how scared am I of the gorilla?
Oh, is the girl getting fucked by the gorilla? Or
Yes, because she's gonna
oh.
leave you because
Yeah.
you ruined the trust and made them feel like idiots.
And guess what? If they're pieces of shit guys, then at the end of that like rigmarole, when she finally finds another guy and is getting fucked on the couch by believe no woman. Don't. Hashtag believe no woman. Shut up. That is so stupid. That is so fucking funny and so stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, so fuck. Then I lost my fucking train of thought, dude. Yeah, so when once the boyfriend goes through the rigmarole of that, and they eventually like break up, and she goes and gets fucked by a gorilla out there, and he finds out, he's gonna be like, I fucking knew it. It was happening for months.
And that further sends them into this incel rabbit hole. But the thing is, they're not realizing, I believe both their relationships are at the 3-month mark. Now, the 3-month mark was always something that I noticed in relationships, especially the young ones when you're extra dumb. When you get older, you can usually stretch it longer. But the 3 months is when you're not the person you are. You're a different person.
Are you the comfortable person, or are you making that werewolf transfer into it, do you think?
What do you mean?
Like, because some people are like, oh, yeah, when we first met, you were all like, kinds of hold the door and do this and, get me this and all this stuff. And now,
And after
like,
3 months,
and after
that
3
tapers
months, like,
away. You become who you are.
But do you think that's at the full, like, oh, now this guy's like fucking lazy. He just like sits and farts and scratches his balls all day.
100%. That is what is happening. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she comes home, she gets in the shower, and then she doesn't want to bang you. Sometimes that's a you thing. It doesn't mean that she's cheating on you. It could mean that you suck a little more than anticipated.
Ruby Polo's on it. You're code switching in the first 3 months. Oh, well, we've made it for full circle.
Yeah, and that's nature. And then you devolve into who you are, and then depending on how volatile that is, you'll make it through and work it out.
I changed you.
But sometimes you just suck, and then they don't want to have sex with you, and it's not because they're cheating. It's because you suck.
Do you think it's like a mutual suckingness of each other's bullshit, or do you think one person's
I think
like,
the men are more emotionally vulnerable in the current climate, just because it's not exactly an even playing field. The woman has a little bit more advantage because no matter what, if you always broke up, the ability to find the next partner is highly leveraged towards the woman. So I understand why the men feel extra vulnerable, but that's their fault.
hashtag woman bull market right now?
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah. So in the 50s, it was definitely woman bear market.
No, woman bull market right now. Like a third of the guys turned gay, and then the other ones are scared to talk to women, and then the other ones that are remaining are spastic and violent. It's a wonderful time.
It's like a book, dude.
And these kids are fucking it up. They're fucking it up. You gotta talk.
Talk?
Yeah, talk to these women.
And what are you
Talk
gonna say?
to women.
What are you going to say? Hey, I feel like you're getting fucked by a gorilla every time I leave the house. I don't know why.
It's mostly because I feel insecure inside of me, and I know that puts out like a psychic aura about me, and that's probably unattractive to you, and it's all compounding on itself, leading to the end of this relationship.
Compounding. But I just want to tell you that you're a bitch because of that.
That's right.
I don't know how to word my feelings and admit that I'm a piece of shit and sometimes don't have it all together, but you're still a bitch.
Yeah, they were very non-responsive to my advice, so
Wait, what did you tell them? Just picture the gorilla fucking them?
I told them that you can go through your girl's phone, like, if you really think that, like, you're going to find something, but just know that if you don't fucking find anything, or even if you do find something, there's a strong chance that that's going to lead to a breaking up of the relationship, and eventually she will be banging another person, potentially sooner than what you want, and then you have to be able to mentally accept that. What are you more unhappy, in the situation where that happens, or in the situation now where you honestly probably don't think she's cheating on you? Because you claim to know where she is all the time.
How would you, like, I don't know, how would you want to find out realistically?
Oh, you want her sister to text you about her stepfather and like the type of relationship that they've had over the last decade, and then you contact her and you press her on it, and then finally she eventually gives up and snaps and says, yes, I've been fucking my stepfather.
Oh, okay.
That's how it happened to me.
All right. Pressure them. Okay.
Yeah, you pressure them, and you usually got to get a tip from the family from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's actually what happened to me.
And your relationship with that sister, was that like great?
Cordial. It was kind of weirdly like sexual tension at one point, which was interesting. But
Okay, all right. I just want to get like, you want to describe the whole playing field. So you got to have a little bit of sexual tension with the sister.
with the older sister, enough
older
so that
sister.
she's gonna confide enough to break that situation
Mm-hmm,
up. Even though I don't think it was malicious, I think it was genuinely she was caring about her because she was getting real addicted to Percocets about that time.
Okay. And the sisters' relationships, how was that? Was like one sister like, yeah, she's a fucking drug addict. I hate her.
3 girls, 3 different dads. Mother actively on crack in a home. They lived with the grandmother,
Okay.
and they were all very pretty girls.
All right. So sexual tension with the sister. At least 2 dads in the picture.
3.
At least 2. It's gonna be hard to find these people at the end of it. And then a stepfather that just won't quit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm being honest, that was the best one that I've,
That
of
was
all of, like, I've been cheated on a few times. That was the best one. It's so easy to let go of it when it's the stepdad. It
Yeah,
really is a lot easier to be like, oh, this was so fucked up. I should have never even been here.
Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah,
Normally you wouldn't tell people, but I think it's fascinating.
it's a grody box to open and close. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah, no, it was just an interesting setup because she hung out with me or she was at her dad's house. I was like, holy shit, this girl's solid.
Yeah, she's solid from all the crusties inside of her. That's for sure. All filled up and everything. I don't know. I've caught a girlfriend cheating once, and they were still just like, no, it's totally different. Like they lied about the timeline of it, and I was like, no, like you've cheated on him with me on multiple occasions, and then you said that you guys weren't together, and now you're cheating on me with him. Oh, okay, all right. I see how that works.
Do you see how you invited this, though?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
know.
hey, you know what? The shoe's on the other foot. All right, okay.
That's one thing I've never, like, been okay with.
But I was like, that's not really shoe on the other foot because I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know that she was?
No.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah,
That's
I was like, I
different.
didn't know. That's what I said. I'm like, I thought you were broken up with him, and then you cheated on him with me, and then you cheated on me with him. Because they said something, like a timeline. They're like, oh, we didn't start talking until this time. I go, no, we were talking at this time. And they're like, no. And I was like, all right. I used to keep like a log. Not a weird log, but like a date
It's
book
got
or
a
something.
doctrine.
And I'm like, oh, really? Because you signed the guest book at this hour, bitch.
Dude, people can't handle when you pull shit like that out on them.
You're like, oh, that's so crazy because look at this. Oh, hey.
Yeah, no, I am super surgical about stuff like that. Mostly with work stuff. With work, mostly. Cover your ass at work. Write it down.
Right? You bitch, your fucking texts have timestamps. What are you guys doing? Hello, Jonas McGee.
Oh, we're talking about at what point should you look through your girlfriend's phone so you can inevitably probably fuck up the relationship and then she's going to go bang some guy who makes you feel insecure.
We've talked about code switching. We've talked about don't accepting phone numbers from New York.
Yes.
And now we're talking about his coworkers that are going through that. So now we're just trying to find out what's the right time. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the right time? I don't think any time.
Walk a mile in their shoes. Then you'll be a mile away from them and you will have their shoes. Fuck yes.
Finally,
That's
some
really
good
what you do.
advice.
I don't know. If those guys, if they want to go through her phone, I mean, it's just kind of weird. But yeah, I think ultimately it's why New York?
Oh, because apparently we heard that there's a conspiracy that all black people adopt the same New York phone number and they call stripper companies and they pay for strippers, but then they don't like to tip them. So we're
don't pay.
boycotting those phone numbers because
Is it
we're
347?
for the ladies.
347, right? Or 374
New York and vicinities.
and vicinities.
Greets
Oh,
from-
Norway.
Oh, Norway, another
Dude,
book.
We get
Dude, how is everybody European? You
Yeah,
guys,
all these Dutch.
all you guys roll through.
There's a lot of Dutch. A Dutch guy named McGee.
How's Norway
crazy.
doing? Are you guys on fire like every other country, or are you guys doing well? From what we know as Americans, which is not a lot,
No.
you guys are the greatest place in the world? Like you and Finland is what the
Apparently.
news keeps telling us?
And also, you don't like immigrants or something like that. I think that's
That seems to be the general consensus everywhere right now.
right.
Yeah, that's complicated.
But, you know, we're not here to judge. We're just here to, yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's fucking
All right.
it's good there.
Yeah. We also had a South African on the show a while ago, and yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm pretty much an immigrant, but I don't feel like it because I was born here and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
I guess
All right, I
that's...
guess. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Is there anything you'd like us to figure out? We also hate the Swedes.
All right, that's good. I love to know that they have a little hate because I picture these like very happy fucking. Basically, when I think of Norway, I literally just think of a cul-de-sac with 3 blonde people living on it, and they're all friendly with each other.
Yeah, but maybe like between the Swedes and Norway, it's like 2 popular varsity football teams that are always like playing pranks on each other. You know, just like really tall and good looking. They always want to. They always want to try to fuck your moms. Hell yeah.
Is that what's going? Well, really? Are they good at it?
Really?
Like, are they getting it done to the point where it's become a problem?
The Swedes are like, oh yeah, Norway's moms. Time to dick her down. They always try to fuck your mom. Very sneaky. Oh my god.
That's so
Oh my
funny. That's
God.
what white people here say about black people, but they say it about Swedes.
And they shoot them on sight.
Whoa!
Oh, they're allowed to have guns there? That's crazy.
Norway's cool.
Oh, I think that's one of those places where they like teach. They teach them how to use guns. You know, they teach them how to use guns in like an early way. With just like you guys with the blacks. Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, they just
Yeah.
don't. They just don't fucking tip. The sneaky Swedes was not on my bingo board.
I didn't. No, me neither. I thought the Swedes were generally stand-up people. I didn't know they were fucking other people's mothers. Are these single? Are these single mothers? Can we be reasonable here?
I wonder what their game is. Like, what do you get a Norway mother? What do you get the Norway mother that has everything?
I don't know. Are they
Chocolate?
like? Are they taller? Is it the tall? I think they're tall, right?
It's a blonde. You remind me of my son. What?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Sneaky Swedes.
just like you guys with the blanks.
Just
just
friendly.
friendly
Oh,
banter.
they got Riz.
Oh,
they're
okay.
mad at the. They're
Alright.
hating the Riz.
Hey, did you see that thing the other day? I don't know why I always picture them like Midwestern.
The
The
Swedes.
Swedes.
I put them all
fucking-
together, honestly. Somehow I've been bulking together Norway and Sweden like in
know.
my head,
It's
but
just-
apparently I need to stop doing that because there's tension.
There is. Also, who do we have? That's a fucking great guy. That's on this.
Oh, he's from Holland.
Oh, he's from Holland. That's right.
Yes.
Those damn Dutch. I always call him like, yeah, you German bastards. And he goes, Dutch is not fucking German. I'm like, it's called Deutschland for a reason, all right?
So you guys really aren't on fire?
Oh,
Everywhere else is on fire. That's crazy.
he doesn't like
Yeah, we got
fire.
Ruby Polo in here, and he's dying.
Negative Ghost Rider. What the hell's a 30-pin cable? Oh, hey, do you have a fucking old iPod cord?
What?
You know those fat,
Like the fat
the
fucker
fat long
with like
ones?
the 2
30
buttons on the side that didn't
30
work.
pins, 30 pins. Altogether, damn racists. Yeah, you have that 30-pin cord?
No,
I might have one.
No
kicking
one has
around.
that.
I might have one kicking around.
Why do you need that?
Someone just asked me for one. They're like, hey, do you happen to have one of these? They have an iPod Shuffle.
You should ask them if they need to borrow some money.
Yeah, right.
Like that seems like
Hey, you want
that's
a fucking new
deep
one?
poverty.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm surprised that they work. I think that'd be something that you'd be into.
Oh shit.
Huh. No, they don't work.
What are you guys so proud of in Norway? Any cool cultural facts?
I feel like the cheese over there is probably, like, really good. Really fucking good. I bet the cheese or something.
I
Probably
heard
like
that.
a
I just
goat
heard that
cheese.
they're a country that figured out a tax system that actually worked.
Hmm.
That's like so impressive because no other country has been able to do anything remote. And I'm sure it doesn't work completely, but it's pretty fucking
Oh, oil
decent.
money.
That's what it was. Yeah, I literally watched a video on Norway recently about how Norway has a problem where they have a little bit too much money right now,
I
and they're
hate
having
when that
trouble like
happens.
finding a place to put it so that it doesn't suffer from inflation. And that is an insane problem to have.
Stablecoin.
He's
obviously.
mogging us. He's mogging us just by fucking existing.
Yeah, he is.
Jesus.
Why not just put it in stablecoin?
I wouldn't do that.
Swedish.
Buy our, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they went to 0. I saw that on another thing. And Xi Jinping was like, no
Yeah.
more soybeans from you.
Brazil's cheaper.
Yeah, might as well.
Make a data center.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Buy out a mill building and make a data center. It's
Yeah, you got to
cold.
connect us with your higher ups.
It's already cold over there. That'd be good for like acclimating the fucking computer chips and shit like that.
Make a data center.
Hell yeah, dude. Data center all the way.
Yeah, dude, you want expensive electricity, right?
Is McGee is that Irish? Are you like part Irish? I wonder if he's Irish.
Naughty Pops.
It's just in it with the goalies.
Who's Naughty Pops?
Dissipation.
feel like-
Pissination, dude. Norway Oil did it right. Is that on land oil or is that in the water oil? I feel like it's on land. I'd be sad if it was on land.
I don't know. Just be careful how much. Oh shit. Well, your government seems to like not be as fucky as like other governments. So like, if you said that here, that terrifies me. That would be so terrifying to me to know that the government owns 70% of the fucking oil. But in Norway, I feel like that's fine. I feel like you just know
Like
who
where
the
to-
guy is. Like he's a friend of a cousin.
Yeah, I feel like when like a road needs to get fixed over there, it's very civil. They're like, all right, so the road's bad. Who are we gonna get to fix? Baby Fart McGee in South Park. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, dude.
baby fart McGee.
I was hoping it was gonna be more of an Assy McGee, because I said Joan Ass McGee. I was hoping it was an Assy McGee quote. Baby Fart McGee. Yeah, I feel like Norway people would probably be like, oh, there's a problem with the road. Okay, let's go fix it.
Yeah.
And then it would get fixed in a day. And then they'd be like, oh, no, keep the change. You know? Like, there wouldn't be really any kind of...
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere close to that soon.
Definitely not.
Yeah, we're sending police into like urban cities to fuck shit up. Those guys aren't paid now. How long are you doing that job not being paid?
Yeah, I don't know.
As soon as those paychecks stop coming in.
I mean, they got to have something in the reserve, right? I'm surprised that, like, once the government stops...
No,
like,
they're not
everyone's
getting
like,
paid.
Like, no one's getting paid right now. It's like, that's what my check was based off. We don't even have enough to float. Like, if your company ran out of work just for a quick lull... Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they'd be like, yeah, we're going to pay him for the week. Or we're going to find him something to do. Yeah, come to the
Dude,
shop.
the deal they're trying to make is for 7 weeks.
Like,
To stay open for 7. We're that fucking at the end.
Isn't that crazy?
No, dude, we owe 7, like, way too much fucking money.
Yes, the prisons over there, because it's like rehabilitation.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It's like, oh, you actually, yeah, we give them good food and like the right kind of lighting.
Yeah, maybe teach them a trade or a skill so
Yeah.
that they can come back and be productive. No, see, we don't do that here. What we do is we lock you in a little box with a Hispanic man, and he is going to have a lot of tattoos, and he may or may not be friendly.
It's a real gamble. Mm-hmm. Or with another white person that if you weren't there, he would ask you for money, flat out. Sometimes we let you be an unpaid firefighter.
And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you know what? We can
We
turn that
let
into
you be an unpaid firefighter.
Yeah, dude, we take pictures, we send it
my
out.
God. Well, yeah,
Reintegration.
firemen have a lot of cool shit with them. Like, they're not doing anything on most weekdays. And they're like, hey, we're just going to do a controlled burn. You want to be a part of it? Like, yeah, I guess. Not after you get out. Reintegration? Yeah, right? Like, why? Like, imagine if we're like, okay, yeah, we're going to teach all you prisoners a trade now.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd be like, do you think our prisoners would be susceptible to that? Do you think they'd be like, all right, I guess I'll do some woodworking, I guess, or maybe I'll be a plumber?
Yeah?
I don't know.
I think people need to work.
They should just be like Amazon pickers. How about that?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, get rid of prisons. Just give them, like, some type of, like, nutritional gruel. Maybe twice a day. Something that really fills
Can
them
I get
up.
that?
Like an MRE. Why
I would
not?
like that.
Why not? Just basic, like, nutrients,
Just
you
let
know?
them let the prisoners or the animals wipe themselves out.
Yeah,
the
dude.
Ronald Reagan approach.
Yeah. Let it trickle down. Let the shivs trickle down. No, but let them work in an Amazon factory. That fucking place would be worse than prison.
That has worked out pretty good.
Oh yeah, they give them like a little cute cat or a dog.
Yeah, and then they care a lot. But then, like, I know there's at least going to be one situation where somebody's going to have their animal killed as, like, the get back, and that's just going to make me really sad at the idea of it.
Yeah, well, my parent... Oh, YouTube? Company Job. I don't know if I can open that.
Hey, fucking try.
All right. Oh, I can. I can click it. All right. Hey, what do you know? They took our jobs! Yeah, all right. This is the South Park... that link is to the South Park
Amazon episode.
Yeah. You load 16 tons.
I
and
require
what do you get?
fulfillment.
Another
All
day
we
over
need is
and
fulfillment.
deeper in debt. Rita, don't you call me? I love that episode. It's the mining town thing.
Mhm.
That's really funny. It's behavioral based. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to give like the psycho like, hey, this is your like fourth kitten. Like,
Yeah,
This
right.
is supposed to be helping you. And he's like, it is.
I stand by my. We gotta dose these people. Heavy fucking doses in dark silence. I'm talking deep psychedelic experiences.
What about that, like,
What's
lay in
the
the
other
pool?
thing? They're gonna stab each other to death anyway. Come on.
Yeah, at least let's
But
give
might
him
as
a
well
try.
fucking try it. I have a lot more faith in these drugs than a lot of people.
What are those chambers where you like lay in the salt water?
Oh
and
yeah,
it's quiet.
yeah, the deprivation tank.
Deprivation tank.
And then you take ketamine in there, which is what that was invented for.
I think like deprivation is actually protected by the Geneva Code. Like you can't do it.
What?
I feel like that's a thing of punishment. Like the Geneva Code says, like, oh yeah, you can't play like the same music over and over and over. and
Oh
over
yeah,
again.
no. If you bring in somebody into a room that is negative decibels, is what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that causes you to like go crazy somehow.
Because it makes you hear your own blood. or
MK
something.
Ultra V2. Oh man, I wish I could see what V2 and V4. Like honestly, we're probably on V5 at this point, and it's happening in the background, and we don't get to see any of it.
What are you talking about? V.
MK Ultra V2,
What does the V2 mean?
like version 2.
Oh, like
That's what
this
we're
is just
talking
the-
about.
oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we don't even get to see it. Yeah, the fact that like, have you ever seen Operation Midnight Climax?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Dude.
And you know what else it was?
What?
Extremely successful. And that's why I believe that this did not stop as a program. It
you think-
continued to go.
Do you think those prostitutes got paid?
What are you talking about?
Do you think they got paid by the government to do that?
What area code was the guy?
That's what I'm wondering, dude.
That's kind of what it comes down to.
Oh wait, well, where's the main office from the FBI based out of back in like, was it the '60s that happened?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like they were really. I feel like there was a better
Oh, that's
CIA
the
back then.
CIA,
They were
not
like
FBI.
in a random shitty little apartment you wouldn't expect.
See it.
Our CIA is falling off.
Yeah. It just doesn't have. Like,
Yeah, the mind control experiment from like I think it was like 40s to 60s. We ran that thing for a while.
Yeah.
Like decades, and at a point in time it's consuming an insane amount of our defense budget, and we don't put that much money towards stuff unless it fucking works.
Oh, in the 1970s, there was Langley, Virginia, where the main CIA's main office was. So yeah, they definitely were getting paid. Those
Yeah,
prostitutes were
and mine
getting
won't
paid.
be mine will be very healing based.
Not very much at all, no. Mind controlling things. CIA made that plan back in the 60s. The SR-17 POG.
What?
SR-71.
SR-71, is that a plane?
Plan. Well, it says plan back in the 60s. SR-71. Why does that sound like a drug?
That sounds Russian
Why
to
does
me.
it sound like the DW-40 of drugs?
Oh,
The
okay.
one that goes super high up. Super fast
Are you a pilot?
Chinese
Weird shape?
interceptors. Weird shape. I'm going to look that one up, too. For a second, I thought he was talking about SPC-71.
What's that?
Or SCP or SPC. It's like this just online bunch of creepy pasta thing where it's like a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
aliens
I know
that
the
they
one.
have, and it's
Yep.
like, oh, SR-71. All right, let's see what he wants. Oh, Lockheed SR Blackbird plane. Yeah,
No?
yeah. That super fast one that came out after like the long flat one. This
Oh,
one's
that
more-
looks like it can bring freedom to a country so quickly.
dude. Yeah.
You better watch out, Norway. You calm down with the amount of oil you're talking about having. There's a certain oil to freedom ratio that it seems like America has determined.
Mm-hmm.
If you have too much oil, we need to come in and bring freedom in order to kind of
Democracy.
balance that out. We call it democracy, and it is questionable ethically.
Oh yeah, we'll burn a lot trying to get there, and maybe break even. Probably a little under, but break even for as much as we get.
Yeah, no, it hasn't worked out. But we're about to try it again in Venezuela, so stay tuned,
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's
but-
going to be exciting.
I hate to say it, but this was a wig the whole time. It was getting too itchy.
Oh, was it?
I'm sorry. I have a big bush right here for you. Yeah.
Yeah, we blew up another boat.
Yeah, the Venezuelans are getting in the iron sights with America right now.
This is the biggest waste of money. We need to get the fuck out of there and stop wasting money on this shit.
Another YouTube?
It's not
Usually
productive.
I don't open these like ever. Keen and Peele? What is this? With text effects? Foreign intervention? What do we got? I don't think I've seen this one.
Gentlemen,
This one with
it
selling
has
the
been
slave?
a
No.
pleasure and an honor to meet you and your people. The U.S. government supports you in every possible way.
I like this guy. He comes with
Ideologically,
clips
of
that are always relevant.
However, we cannot offer any military aid at this time.
With all due respect, Ambassador, we need more than
Think I
that.
can, like,
We are
get
dealing
this
with
to work
terrorism
together?
on a daily basis.
Oh,
We'll
that's
probably figure
unfortunate.
that out, because this is...
Warlords overrun villages.
yeah,
Yes,
bear
that's
with us. We're
regrettable.
new at this.
Rapes,
We're trying to figure this shit
tortures,
out.
all manner of human
take the right
atrocities.
That's really sad. But the U.S. military is simply
my
spread too thin. We can't afford another intervention at this time.
Window.
But what we could use your help with, really, is protecting our
Yeah, if you're
vulnerable,
looking to get adopted in
plentiful,
Norway,
and newly
we're looking
discovered
for a tech guy,
oil
and we're willing
reserves.
to
Well,
file paperwork for
excuse
full
me one
adoption.
second.
Definitely.
Operation Golden Eagle is a go. Welcome to democracy.
Welcome to democracy.
That's how it's done, baby.
That's right. Got you some big old checks for some infrastructure, and then
we
the
also
rates
have
way too
natural
high, and you have to
gases.
pay us
Oh,
back
yes,
in
a
our own
lot,
money, and
lot
then
of it.
people aren't used to that kind of culture shock, so they're not going to be buying that much.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You just go up to them and you show them a $5. They've never seen a 5 before.
No
They're like,
idea
you
what-
can have all of this.
No idea what the fuck that looks like.
This is a special
So
trade
you need
designed to be
this, and
used
your money
every
isn't
morning
worth our money.
between 9 a.m. and
Let's
why
see,
this
what am I
window?
looking for?
Well, I can't share that info in this video,
Most visited?
but you'll
What-
discover
what-
the
Hey,
exact
Norway,
reason
can
why
we get
inside
a
this free
height,
report.
a
Just
height,
click the
weight,
button or
and
link on
race
this
on
video
you?
to download this.
Just for clarification, we'd like to know who we're talking to.
Oh, it's because it's in halfway. Click the button right now. Yeah, we need almost an age-sex location for that.
Yeah, we need a good bio on you. Tell me about the most embarrassing thing that happened to you in middle school. Unless it involves fingers, in which case, go talk to a therapist about that. Tell me something a little bit less uncomfortable.
Do you think Jeffrey Epstein said the N-word, or do you think that's where he drew the line?
Oh, I bet he was whipping that thing out left and right.
I asked my aunt that, and she said, "Oh, he was probably saying words that I don't even know yet. All kinds of slurs that not a person like me would ever hear."
Do you think what does she think of the upper class? What kind of vision
You
does she
know-
have in her head?
You know what? She said that, and I firmly believed it. I was like, you know what? I bet there are jokes that are like that. Hard R too, like stuff more than hard R. Everything. 185, like 75 kilos. So he's 185 pounds.
Yeah, what's the race on that? I'm
What's the height?
assuming you
What's
are
the height?
very white and you are very blonde.
What's the height, Jonas? Because that puts it into perspective. Because if he's like 5'4" and he's 185 pounds,
Oh yeah,
he's a little
you're a little tubby monkey.
certified chode.
185. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh damn it. Oh no. That's our weakness as Americans.
Fuck.
Oh, what is that? I'm going to assume
Centimeters.
30 to a foot, roughly. So he's in the 6 foot range. This is a handsome
He's-
fellow
there's
we're
no
talking
way he's
to
6
here.
feet. Oh, like 6 feet? All right. Fuck. Metric.
Bet they use
Pain.
us.
I bet they. What? They use us peasants don't even know. Use words like peasants don't know. Yeah. And you know what's funny? She said it, and I was like, yeah, I fully fucking believe that, you know?
If that's true, that's making me mad because that tells me there's a whole bunch of fun words that I could be using that would make me feel exclusive when I'm with that crowd. Because, like I said, all I'm trying to do is get adopted by a rich family.
You're never going to be that crowd. Until you open up a data center in a mill building, you'll never be that crowd.
No, I can riz myself in. They eventually are going to need bunkers. They're going to need entertainment. I'm happy to be the jester. I have no problem. Take me to your bunker, please.
Yeah, but they're not going to let you sit in the thing with it.
No, I'll sit at the kids' table. It's fine. The kids' table's cool.
I guess. But
Right?
They definitely, I don't know, dude. They would never take it.
Dude, haven't you read The Notebook? Or seen The Notebook?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the poor guy eventually gets the rich girl in the bunker.
Yeah, but he
It's pretty much
sacrifices
the whole movie.
his whole life for it.
No, it wasn't his whole life. He was still young and hot. He could have got someone else if he really wanted to.
He didn't want it.
No, if he wanted to veer left, he could have done that.
You're gonna have to riz like you've never rizzed before.
Oh, I'm
What
up
do we
for
got
the
here?
challenge.
What is this one? I definitely turned desktop audio down. It's a fucking Target commercial, dude. Washington's Dream. Oh, is that the one where it's like he talks about this one where he talks about he's like football will be measured in yards and weed will be measured in grams, and he's just making up a bunch.
That's fine.
He's dividing up that one's a really funny one. I really like that one. He cried. We all cried when we watched the
All of
Notebook.
Norway?
It's a moving movie.
Did you cry?
No.
I cried.
I was like, she's still cheating on that guy though.
I cried.
She came back. I know, it's about the measurements and stuff like that. He goes, well, look, shit. Is there going to be 10 inches in a foot? He goes, no, good number, like 12. And he's just making shit up. Oh, and like, are we going to do like half of inches?
You
He's
know
like,
why
no.
it's the numbers they picked, right? There's like
It's a whole fuck
it's
you
all
to
in-
Britain. That's pretty much it.
Well, no, it's all based on like ancient pagan like sacred numbers. Like this is like in Freemasonry, like there's certain number like there's numerology is a huge part of it. 12, 60,
369, damn so fine.
Yeah, there's numbers that
Round-ass
hold
numbers.
relevance, and they chose to use those numbers because the Freemasons pretty much built that system. And
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. If you want to watch a 2.5-hour video where this 33rd Freemason breaks down numerology, it's unbelievable. Like, actually. It's mind-bending, but I feel like you're just going to watch it and just hate it. I feel like you're just going to hate it. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, so that divides into that, and that divides into that, and it does that. And yeah, it does it like 500 different ways that are like astronomically, statistically impossible, but it could be just a coincidence.
He gave his height. Did you guys give yours?
Oh, I'm 5'4".
some
I'm a big, strong man.
Some gave height. Some gave all. That's all I have to say to that.
Yeah, I'm a stacked 5'4".
I'm like 6'7", roughly. Depends if I'm wearing my shoes.
No, but
or
I
not.
actually am 5'4". I'm like fifth grader size. I like to think of myself as the toughest kid in 6th grade.
Middle school it out, dude.
Yeah, dude, I run shit.
He said it and he liked it. I don't know. Ever since like, I remember like doing trigonometry, and like it kind of made sense. But then I was like, why 360? Like, why not just 100? So it would have made all these numbers a lot more fucking easier.
It's because the number 360 is sacred, and if you look at it on a universal level, like from the constellations down to like the quantum, that number won't stop fucking showing
Yeah,
up.
but you just make it 100, and then 100 will always show up.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not when you're using a base 10 system, which is what we're using.
I think, who was that guy? Fuck, one of the first. Oh, Isaac Newton was like figuring out the circumference of the world or something like that. and the reason why he settled on that, I think, was based on another thing from prior, and he was just like, oh, it's like.
I don't think that Newton figured out the circumference of the world in 1600.
Because 360 no scope. Because 360 no scopes, dumbass.
Plus, we already discussed Newton. Newton stole all this shit from the fucking ancient transcriptions that he used to do, because that was his job before. He would literally translate ancient languages into English, and one of the things that he translated was the Kabbalion and the Hermetic texts. And if you ever read those, there's literally huge chapters about the laws of motion in those books. And those books way predate Sir Isaac Newton.
So he pulled a whole Benjamin Franklin working for the patent office.
Is this code switching, or is this just stealing?
Check the area code on that one, because I'm not too sure. Oh, the Greeks actually, they say they based a lot of their stuff off of, but then the, Egyptians had texts that had their shit too.
Yeah, everything just keeps coming back to the Egyptians knew things. They also worshipped cats.
What do cats be doing?
I think they're little fucking spies. That's what I think.
Think so?
At this point, like, I look at my cat sometimes and I'm like, I feel like you're just watching us and sending messages to someone more important.
Right?
They're all posers.
Cats are code switching for cute little adorable things.
I can't even pronounce that word. What is that?
What?
Eratosthenes?
Eratosthenes.
I got nothing with that.
There's no
That sounds like a
Sosthenes.
philosopher if I were to guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know that one.
Eratosthenes. It's a fucking non-binary Greek philosopher. That's who figured out the circumference of the Earth. Was that the guy with the shadows and the monoliths? Which, by the way, someone explained it to me. Didn't make fucking sense. He had two monoliths that were facing towards the sun, and one at noon that was like straight. There was no shadow, and then they walked like a mile or 2 miles north to go to another monolith, and the shadow was there but a few degrees off. So he calculated between that distance how long would it be. I find that a bunch of bullshit.
How do you think the pyramid's dimensions were picked? Have you ever heard all the math behind that and how it directly correlates to all the dimensions of the Earth and the distance to the sun? Like the lengths of the actual thing, when you put it on paper, works out to be these extremely specific numbers, and these numbers correlate if you add an order of magnitude to the essentially dimensions of the Earth. How do you think they pulled that off? Or more importantly, how do you think the Egyptians pulled off that on all 4 solstices, and only on those days when the sun comes up, it'll reveal the 8 sides of the pyramid, because the pyramid is 8-sided, because the walls actually turn inward and have a little curve to them, and it's only visible on the shadow on the 4 solstices exactly. And that is fact. How do you think they built that and planned for that?
I don't know, dude.
How would you, as a contractor, design that today? Out of curiosity. Because you're really smart, and none of this stuff is really that complicated. They just move the blocks on the ground.
I would do NVIDIA chips.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, that's what the answer I thought you'd give was.
Probably.
Because it's very confusing to everybody on this
I don't
planet.
know. They must have figured it out with ropes and pulleys and all kinds of other shit. That or aliens or something. What amazes me is that they put pyramids in those major star constellations, perfectly aligned to that.
Yeah.
With whatever scale that they're using. And then some kid was like, oh, since this is a different star constellation in the South America, there should be a pyramid right here or a temple right there. And there's oh yeah, no one's gone into that part of the Amazon. It's so bewildered with plants and animals and shit.
There's pyramids.
And there were fucking pyramids there. Yeah. And that kid found it out. I'm like,
and you don't think crazier shit is happening? And the craziest thing to me is the fact that you said, oh, probably aliens. The fact that that's an answer that people give. Probably aliens. No, you mean, we need to start really thinking about what the fuck is happening. And I'm not even sure it's necessarily aliens or just previous versions of humans that went farther than us.
I don't know. I think it's probably one of two things, right? It could be, it's probably just such basic shit that we just don't pay attention to it. So it's oh yeah, well that kind of makes sense, you know? The only thing I don't get is watching the sun come up from the a ridge line, and then they go, oh yeah, this is where it tracks, you know? They were watching the sun every single day, and then eventually they're like, oh, you notice there's a pattern to this fucking thing. Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Stonehenge did that. American Stonehenge perfectly lines up with
The English Stonehenge?
With the English Stonehenge, which
you could shoot a laser between them.
American Stonehenge is in Salem. I think that's how they got to the Americas. I think the Egyptians turned into the Native Americans. They were trying to run away from the English, and they used Stonehenge after they were trapped to transport to the Americas. And Jesus built the pyramids. Lots of people and very distract them from it, right?
I just think that it's
Why
the
isn't there-
dimensions of it are too spooky, and the fact that now that we have proven that there's 2-kilometer pillars underneath Egypt, that had to get built too. It's an enclosure that can hold like multiple New York cities, and it looks like it's man-made underground.
Why didn't we learn that stuff during geometry?
Where did they put it, all of it?
Underground.
No, you got to scoop out the underground.
Where did they put the dirt?
Yeah.
They probably made the rest of Africa with it. At least South Africa. Yeah, but no, like during geometry, why weren't those brought up? I think that'd be a lot cooler to learn. And you're sitting there going like, holy shit, the sun is that because the pyramids is blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, we're just learning basic fucking shapes and stuff.
Yeah, no, it was geometry was my least favorite.
But
proofs, fuck you.
It seems like trigonometry too was a bitch. But
Trigonometry was the worst.
I really liked it, but the teacher I had was literally from China, and she had Chinese accent really, and I'm like, is she code switching? I don't know. Is she just trying to be like the smartest lady in the room by pretending she's like Chinese? But like no one could understand her whatsoever.
Jesus.
Because it was like we're trying to learn this, and then it was like, I'm like, oh, why doesn't she explain it this way? And it's like, you know, she's big language barrier. UMass, whatever.
UMass.
Yeah, right. Why aren't we learning things in school that directly apply to the world around us? You know, like shapes, lengths. What is it called? Algorithms and shit like that, based off of like structure building and stuff. You know, where's that?
Because you got to learn base concepts.
You gotta smoke weed and
Played
fuck
you,
up,
bro.
She played. Yeah, she did, dude.
Yeah, dude. You do
She's
some
such a
trigonometry
poser.
right now. Show me how much you
Oh
learned.
my God.
Exactly.
Oh, fucking, what is it?
Dude, you
Something
got
pi r
hosed.
squared over pi.
I literally used that
3 times.
I actually used that on Friday to determine how much wire was left on the wheel. In case you didn't know, you can do that.
What?
Just figure out the core, get the circumference of it. All right, now multiply by the amount of wraps that you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fire. You look real smart when you do it in front of people too.
Dude, I think when you break out ohms with your meter.
Oh, dude.
Dude, fucking
Oh.
balling.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
tell
that
you.
gives me panty soup.
Oh yeah, dude. Let me tell you. When you break out your ohms, someone told me this forever ago, and I was just like, yeah, I never really got it. Then now I'm doing the job I'm doing right now.
We're electricians, by the way, in case you hadn't picked up on that.
You guys into comedy sketches? Yes, they are funny. Only good ones though. Maybe some of the bad ones are pretty good. So, anyways, if you have a ground fault, you take your ohms and you put it on the wire that has the ground fault, and you put it to ground, and like if it's a 14,
You chase it from either box, and one of them should give you.
No, the ohms will tell you how far it is.
You
Yeah.
can measure the ohms like at a fixed rate.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, you didn't know. So the wire, right, has a natural amount of resistance on it because it's copper or whatever, aluminum and
Would
stuff.
that be different between the 14 and 16 wire?
Yes, because it's thicker.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
they have,
that's
remember,
cool.
Yeah, because remember Ohm's law, the 3. I know some gold mine channel. What's gold mine channel?
Gold mine, as in just
Peasant
like really
electricians.
good. Peasant electrician.
I'm surprised he just didn't call us gay. But anyways, yeah. So no, with the foot of that wire has a certain amount of ohms in it, so you account for that with the KC Mills on it, and the circuit goes out to that ground and comes back. So that'll tell you how much resistance is on that and the distance of it. So if you're at like 0.2, you're like within like 10 feet of your box. Train power line workers.
Oh no, I'm not going to do any of that.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be a lineman?
No.
I am a lineman.
Being
for
a
the
lineman,
county.
this all right. The thing about that is you got to be one of the 11 guys that's got a good setup, because whenever the linemen show up, there'll be one guy doing all of the work.
Yeah.
And then just 11 people on the ground just sitting
Staring
watching,
at
and that's a good gig if you can get that.
Yeah, but how do you get to be the guy watching? I feel like there's definitely like a initiation of it, and then you're like, yeah, you got to be the guy with all the shit on your truck. You got to figure it out.
I think you just got to be fat. I've never seen them put the fat guy up there, so I think being fat just will protect you.
I think I could be a lineman then. That sounds sick. Also, I've seen some linemen like go into the ground of like some like I don't even know street lights or something like that. The pipe was broken, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta like take this one out and then refish it. He's like, oh, okay. And so he just wrapped the end in tape and everything and ripped it through the ground. And I'm like,
oh my god,
dude, that's some crazy. I go, honestly, I've done some sketchy shit, but that's a little crazy. He's just manhandling it and everything like that, ripping it out. And I'm like,
Jesus.
I go, it's all like it's filled with rocks and dirt and everything. He goes, yeah, these pipes get like that. And I go, you're not afraid you're gonna like catch something? And he goes, yeah, I won't know, and I won't know until after it happens. And I'm like, oh, all right, well,
built different.
Yeah. Also, drive trains and shit. Did you have fucking Tylenol when you were a kid? You're talking a lot about trains. Did your mom have Tylenol?
Jeez.
Did some Sweden guy give your mom Tylenol while he was railing her? So that's why you like trains so much? That's not funny. I'm sorry. No, Jonas McGee, you're a cool dude.
9:30. We're gonna call it.
All right, that's it. Hey, Jonas
come
McGee,
back.
Thanks for tuning in. Great conversation with you. Are you just a janitor?
My buddy's like that too. He works at Raytheon, but he's a janitor. But because it's a good business, he makes fucking great money.
Yeah.
Just being a janitor.
Janitor's not bad. My grandfather was a janitor for a long time. I helped him clean all the time.
If you get a good place, like honestly, it's not bad. It's, it's not bad at all.
No, just vacuuming and doing windows and stuff like that. And occasionally you get like people shitting out on the outside of toilets. Oh, actually, Jonas, if you clean bathrooms, who has the nastier bathroom on average?
It's women.
You think it's women?
It's women.
Watch. Mad TV comedy sketches, I think have held the test of time. I think they're doing really well.
What?
Mad TV?
No, they don't.
No?
They don't hold up.
You don't?
I don't think so.
You don't like Mrs. Swan?
No, I think the new comedy sketches like that we've gotten like in the future, like the John Mulaney special, or even I Think You Should Leave. Like I Think You Should Leave is like
it's
phenomenal.
It's good, but the
sketch.
movie Friendship sucks.
I haven't watched it
You
yet.
gotta
I saw
watch
it, and I
Please
remember you
watch it.
saying something about
Please
it.
watch.
It
Please-
looks the trailer is
really good.
enticing.
It looks really good. I'm not even a Paul Rudd fan. It looked really good. Train power lines, kind of like a janitor. What?
Wow, you guys have
Train
way
power
different
lines and a
ways of
janitor?
describing things. Oh, I love Almost Friday TV.
I've never
That
heard
is
that.
good. That's good.
Where do you
That's
watch
good
it?
shit.
I've never heard it. Is it online?
Yeah, I always this is one guy I watch. He always ends up throwing up those for like just like reaction videos. They're really good.
I'll have to watch it. I'll check it out. But anyways, hey, it's getting late.
We're calling it today, but
Yeah.
you come back next week and we'll
Yeah.
fucking go through some more slop.
Thanks for tuning in. We try to keep Copper Corner going every Sunday.
Sunday 6:30.
Sunday
We're in
6:30, 7, around that time. Don't be shocked if we're not open in a half hour. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Any other like words of wisdom and stuff like that?
No, to fucking stay out there. Remember, if you're going to look through your girlfriend's phone, there's a high chance that she is going to fuck a guy who looks like a gorilla on a couch because of that action. So just tread carefully.
And ask yourself honestly, would you rather slur every time you burped or punch the nearest person every time you sneezed?
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys have a great night. The week's ahead of us. Enjoy.